What's up, guys? Welcome to ENDWALKER Chapter 2. How are you doing today, Doorberry? Have you enjoyed your weekend?
I have. Good. It's good.
It's a little bitter.
Don't worry about it.
Doorberry, and what was the other one? It was, what was it? Somebody tell me in the comments what the other weird name was.
Oh, somebody messaged me. I was running around actually in Ul'dah doing that extra quest, and somebody sent me a little message saying like, it took me a couple times, but I finally figured out that your name wasn't Doorbell.
Yeah,
Okay.
Doorbell.
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving. It was Doorbay, and then I had to switch it to Doorbay.
Dorby.
Dorby. Sorry. I didn't mean to start the stream by bullying you, but it's not even your fault. It's a new thing I found for our shorts, and it's funny.
Whatever. It's okay. It's your turn to be talking a lot this stream, hopefully.
Maybe it's gonna be. And then
Entirely
Thagrid and
worth it.
Urianje went with you, and Grod. No. I got a new look going on. I decided to put a shirt on after last stream.
Are you in the? I guess I can check the stream.
I'm checking out the view of
Okay,
Old
Doorbell.
Sharlayan.
Okay, that's enough in the chat
Already? What's in the chat?
already.
Wait, I gotta open up Twitch again.
Mods ban that guy.
Now your Doorbell. Congrats. You're asking Robin to freaking ban have a banana.
And yourself.
ban
Are you in the
yourself,
meeting?
Robin.
Everybody.
I'm just checking out Old Sharlayan and getting like the environment, the music. Are you already in the house?
I was, but I'll come out.
No, it's fine. I'm on my way. What you been up to? What you been doing?
Oh,
You did the event, right? You got the backpack and the
I
otter.
did do the event. I did do the backpack.
What'd you think of the
it had
quest?
Vanished my menu. Actually, I should pull out that little otter minion. The quest was good. It was fun.
It was just
I
getting
do
people to
appreciate that
go to
not
the
every
casino.
Not every quest is super important world-breaking events. Sometimes it's just like, oh, we need to bring more viewership to the casino.
That was all
no.
it was, and I was like, this is actually pretty great. You guys in here?
God, you know what? I had forgotten that you were a giant cat man.
This giant cat man comes running in.
I'm waiting for this small cat girl to walk through, and then as you look at the otters are facing off against each other. What are they doing?
Mine aren't facing up. Let me see. They're doing the Manderville special. They're just doing the flex and spinning around.
Is it just you, or can we not hear BMR on this side of the stream?
You have me muted, you son of a bitch.
No, I don't have you muted, but that just means that.
I give him Twitch, and all of a sudden, it's just a power
Okay,
stroke.
hold on. Let me fix this.
He separated the audio things, and I thought that was pretty good, but maybe he separated by just remove. Just remove this one. I do like the music in here, though.
Okay, I think I fixed it.
Maybe? Let me know. Let me know
Yeah,
on the
I'm
tweet.
getting some audio feedback from OBS.
For mobs. Alright. Yeah, they are facing each other now. They're just staring at each other. Just a stare down of otters.
Can hear? Fantastic. Okay.
Fantastic. I was just asking him what he was doing, basically. But I mean, you probably heard that on the YouTube.
I was doing nothing. I did the otter quest. I was trying to rearrange my glam dresser because.
Can we look at your inventory, please? Can we just have a peek?
No.
Can...
No.
You gotta eat food, though. You gotta eat food for the bonus, and you gotta open your menu to do it.
maybe James has a shortcut key on here for food. You don't have to. No, I was trying to, because I have a bunch of single items stored in my glam dresser that can be stored as outfits, and so I was trying to transition all those over into outfits. And I wish that they just had a button that would be like, oh, you have all of these outfits put together. Like, we'll just do that automatically for you instead of me having to undo putting them in the glam dresser, take them out, put them in my armory chest, take out the whole outfit, and then there's a streamlined way to do this.
I'm trying to find here. This is that was boring. That was really boring. You did inventory management and you didn't even do it correctly.
I didn't even do it. So I logged into my stream and my entire inventory was full of
weapons and armors.
What? No, headpieces.
When they did that one update for the last patch or whatever, and they said they added a bunch more costumes, I went through and like removed a bunch, and then like moved them over. But it took me like 2 nights because I was like going through 500 different pieces of clothing. Okay, this is what I did. I got my monk to 74, my ninja to 77, my samurai to 75. Everything else is 80 plus. And then I did some job quests. So I just finished, well, I'm about to finish up the samurai one. Samurai story is not bad. It's just all the way over in Kugane. So you just have to like go all the way over there. And then I got to do Viper, and I was in the middle of Black Mage as well. I still haven't done that level 50 chef's quest. But once I get to level 80, I'm going to have more time to do quests, and I'm going to get those out of the way. And then I'm going to start cooking again. Probably do some gathering, because I'm almost out of stuff to sell with my retainers. So,
really?
20 minutes in hallways of Doll.
No problem.
We were just fulfilling the chatting. You know,
yeah, I should put food and potions on my hotbar for
it's not a bad
crafting and raid. What, like, are potions actually a usable, like,
maybe ones
item?
that like remove an effect? Like, is there some Asuna potions?
Or some high crafted, like, alchemy stuff? Is alchemy actually useful late game?
I need to just do it, and I just don't want to do it.
Have Banana says Civ 7 campaign is Tecumseh. Stacking all the city buffs made my Shawnee melee infantry stronger than modern tanks. Holy crap. Is it balanced, or is it just meant to be that way?
That's actually really funny. I'd like to watch them like fight and like the celebration animations and stuff they do after they defeated a tank.
It is funny when you just spam stack archers and you can, you know, destroy modern tanks, but they'll wipe out most of your units. But at some point, with the archers will destroy the tank, and they all kind of like jump around and celebrate. At least in Civ 6. For raid, you use potions to increase damage dealt during your burst window. Okay. But there's no like remove status effects potion.
No, I mean, if the damage is where it's at, that's where it's at.
Is there any way I can just replace my healer with a potion?
That's basically what a sage does. You replace a healer with a DPS that happens to heal you sometimes. But let's do this. I'm excited. I'm excited for Paul. Excuse me. And he died. The excitement for politicking was just too exciting.
Yeah, what were we doing? I know that
we were doing the boring half. At least we're assuming. We'll see.
Right. But what precisely were we doing?
She was gonna appeal to the people of the town and go to the court and yell at people. Basically, the trailer, I'm pretty sure, is what we're doing. Because we also did the other part of the trailer where Urianje and Thancred were both like, oh my gosh, it's what we suspected. Or like, maybe we didn't. I don't know. I've been seeing those towers everywhere, though. They're all over the place.
Banana, if you don't mind, I am also going to make you a mod in Twitch.
Immediately bans Robin.
Yeah, and then you guys can just ban each other.
Alrighty, Kryle. You
And
ready to
yeah,
talk,
fingers
Kryle?
crossed for a dungeon today.
Well, at the rate we're going. Alright, Kryle.
Hitting the books. Carl is intent on uncovering the reason behind the forum's inexplicable behavior. An unsettling change has come over Sharlayan, but together we will divine the underlying cause for the forum's callousness. As I mentioned before, however, questioning the counselors directly is a fruitless endeavor. They seem to have already come to a consensus as to what and how little they are willing to divulge. Which is why I began scouring Sharlayan's archive of historical records for any hint of a connection to the final days. Suffice it to say that progress has been slow. There are only so many dusty pages one can skim in a day. But now that I have this band of willing reinforcements, the search shall proceed all the swifter. Let us reconvene outside Numenon, shall we? Exit to the annex to the right, and
No,
you'll
it's
find the
Numenor.
archive on the western edge of the woods.
Okay, but like
So it sounds like we're going to be reading a lot in the library.
it sounded like Numenor, right? I'm not crazy.
Ginger's upset that
Oh, definitely no.
definitely not a bee. Every leader can do interesting stuff, but certain yields are more valuable than others. That's how it was in Civ 5, if I remember correctly. Pocatello had a really strong buffs. And I think he was the Cherokee, maybe? I'm not sure.
Just like the chill vibes.
Look at this place. Now, Numenor is got to be the name of this, of the library.
It's Nomenon. Nomenon.
Numenor?
But it's very much like Numenor.
the
The M&Ms.
no. My directions were easy enough to follow, I hope. In any case, you stand now before the doors of Numenon, Sharlayan's grandest collection of books and tomes. This building is actually only an entrance, and one of many at that, for the archives of Numenon extend deep beneath the surface like the roots of a tree. The vast halls of the great Google Library pale in comparison to Numenon's endless maze of subterranean chambers. Any citizen of Sharlayan is free to enter and peruse its shelves. Well, most of its shelves. Only Archons are afforded access to certain restricted vaults. I've dispatched Y'shtola and Raha to investigate those. Meanwhile, Alice and Alfino will help me continue my search through the stacks open to the general public. Your status presents more of a problem. As a non-citizen, you are only permitted to browse the first floor here at the entrance. Even so, there should be a number of books which touch upon Sharlayan history or forum policy. Your task will be to find and study the relevant publications. I promise you, a working knowledge of those subjects will make it far easier to spot the sort of clues we're looking for. Let us be about it, shall we? I've told the others to meet us at the stone benches over there once they've found some promising tomes. Happy reading! You excited? You excited to read? Is this the dungeon?
Actually, I think this is gonna be cooler than we think. I think this is a zone. Like, I think we're gonna go, because if you go on the map, oh no, you gotta leave from all the way up there. Never mind.
Interesting that
We're just gonna be reading.
shortened Raha, but not usually. You know, I have not gotten used to the Raha instead of Graha.
Graha. Graha.
Yeah. Well, Benet was saying that
Yeah.
shortened Graha, but not Y'shtola. Well, Y'shtola is a little bit more standoffish. Let's be honest.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. All right, you ready?
Yeah, no,
You
this is
ready?
actually gonna be books. I'm wrong. The other zone is.
At this library.
This is literally Wang Xing Tong's library from Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is so dope.
Okay, over here, there's a lookout thing.
What was that? Nomenon, the pride of the stadium and parent institution, stadium, and parent institutions to the Great Google Library. This massive collection of scrolls and tomes is the largest of its kind. Knowledge from every corner of the world is collected here, in efforts to compile the Bibliotheca Historica, the ultimate repository of wisdom. It is an endeavor without end. Everybody just has their
I'm
part of it.
counting at least 5 floors beneath us.
Really? Oh, gee.
Yeah, if you kind of look over the edge.
This is pretty dope. This is kind of what I imagined for my apartment, book-wise. Just books on books.
Yeah. Yeah, James, if you could get this to fit in the apartment, that'd be great.
Well, once they do the update where you can have a large space inside a small space, then we'll make the giant library. Because I think that would be kind of cool.
You get a Harry Potter tent in your house?
Yeah, I'm a Harry Potter tent in my house. I like my lot. Like, I don't need a big lot.
All right. First book. Roads of Old, the Colony.
Read the book. Oh, well, no. You got this one? You can do the Roads of Old?
Sure. Many years ago, on the banks of the Thaliak in the Dravanian hinterlands, a Sharlayan colony once thrived. This settlement was originally established as a mere outpost to study the ethereal sea in the year 1311 of the 6th Astral Era. Scholars dispatched to Eorzea found the facility wanting, and their demands encouraged a gradual expansion in structures and services. As rumors spread of a growing community of academics, the area was further inundated with Eorzean students, hoping to share in the renowned wisdom of the Sharlayan. 50 years later, the Forum passed a motion to recognize what had become a flourishing town as an official Sharlayan colony. Eorzean residents took to calling the colony itself Sharlayan, which led to no small amount of confusion when discussions turned to the subject of the motherland. In response, some Sharlayan inhabitants, if pressed for a name, would simply refer to it as Emporium. Following the Exodus, however, goblins and treasure hunters claimed for themselves a corner of the abandoned colony, and gave it yet another name, Idleshire. The following chapters go on to introduce the most prominent features of Idleshire. This book does not appear to contain any additional information on the Forum or cover the history of the Sharlayan motherland in greater detail. Okay. So, not what we were looking for.
No, I don't think so. But maybe this brightly colored one will be. Please have pictures.
The story of Sharlayan.
Long, long ago, on an island in the northern sea, there lived a Rogadin man by the name of Nunkreft. Nunkreft, is it Nunkreft? Nunkreft?
I think you're right.
Close enough. Nunkreft was a student of astrology, and he divined that the flood of terrifying proportions would soon sweep over the land of Eorzea. So it was that he built a gigantic ship, assembled a crew, and set sail for that imperiled rim. Imperiled rim.
Harold was in trouble.
Yep. The flood arrived as foretold, and to the horror the strangely churning waters drove the people towards the ocean. It was there, however, that Nimkref's crew hauled them aboard his ark. But the danger had not passed. A towering wave approaching, threatening to smash the vessel to pieces. With only moments to spare, Nimkref wove a mighty spell of teleportation and shifted the entire ship to safety atop Albathia's spine. That's what that ship is. That's crazy.
Yeah, ooh.
Refugees from the surrounding regions huddled there alongside them, but it was not long before disputes over the dwindling supply of food led to violence and bloodshed. Saddened by the sight, Numkref gathered to him his crew and his grateful passengers and abandoned the ark to those redded peaks. They journeyed to the coast where they built a new ship, intent upon returning to the northern seas. They landed on the beach of an island and settled upon that very spot. That settlement prospered and grew, and in time it became the city of Sharlayan we live in to this day. Okay, wait,
Okay.
hold on. Where did they come from originally?
Youngcraft's house.
Hold on, let me see the
Do
start.
we need
of
to
this
read the
again.
book again?
On an island in the northern sea, there lived a Rogadan man. So I guess they didn't. That he just came back and named it Sharlayan. Because they were like, oh, we gotta go save all these people. They went to save all the people. It didn't work, so they left, and then we're like, we're old Sharlayan now. And yeah, it's basically Noah. Speaking of house, you get an auto demolition warning for your private house. Apparently, it doesn't count if the tenant visits the inside. It has to be the owner. Interesting.
I visited my house recently, so we're good. Yeah, okay, so AKA Noah. They came from the North Seas.
That was an interesting one, and the connection to the Ark was like, that was really cool.
Cool,
for
because
me.
we had actually seen it.
All right, those 2 books have been read. I think there's 2 over here. Yeah, I got some sparkles over here.
You're going that way? Okay. Bum, 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 bum.
Just so you guys know, while the starting soon was up, we were actually talking about books we were reading. So
Yeah.
we were
read.
joking. We're actually very excited to be here. Stewards of Wisdom.
Well, I wouldn't say reading, listening.
It's your turn to read.
Tapes. All right. During the chaos of the 6th Umbral Calamity, Archon Youngcraft, founder of Sharlayan, bore witness to the madness and savagery of men brought to the brink of despair. Upon raising a settlement on an island in the northern Empty, he instructed his people thus: renounce the ways of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason. The Sharlayans took to heart the words of their savior, and thenceforth served as stewards of wisdom. Upon a foundation of accumulated learning, homeland unlike any other, a nation born from strength of mind rather than strength of arms. With knowledge of economics came shrewd trading. With knowledge of agriculture came bountiful crops. Engineering brought wells and sewers, ending squabbles over water. Wealth of expertise could be bartered for wealth in coin, and the more their wisdom spread throughout the world, the more mankind as a whole would thrive. And so it was that no matter the trial and tribulations of the age, the citizens of Sharlayan would live by their founders' teachings. For the sake of a better tomorrow, for the sake of a brighter star, they would eschew the tools of war and with the knowledge deliver the world. Okay, so that's the background of...
Do you think this is like the Great Alexandrian Library is like what they're going off of here?
Do you see anybody in here with a torch?
Not currently. They probably don't let torches in a giant, tinder box. They've obviously advanced a little bit farther. They have these like lights.
Banana, I used to read.
Well, read be like I listen to a book tape. Well, I do.
What
other crap.
happened?
He stopped. He no longer reads. It's not something he does. Well-worn manual. My beloved seekers of
Forever-
knowledge. Have you ever put learning before your health and neglected to feed and rest your body as you should? I, too, once engaged in such foolish practices, but one night, engrossed in philosophical study, I had an epiphany. For all the world's mysteries that drive us to the reckless abandon, we have so very few years of life in which to achieve our goals. Thus do I share with you this mantra. I am forever 20 summers young. The number itself is unimportant. You could be 19 or 23 or 40. Whatever age you are when you discover this manual, let that be the age you aspire to remain. Through mindful, healthy living, will you extend the time available to spend upon your chosen research? Another day, another moon, another summer to grasp the greater truths you pursue. In the pages that follow, we will explore the secrets of maintaining one's physical condition from a biological, ethereological, and arcane viewpoint. The book is on the wrong subject. Search for works which contain details on the forum or mention the history of Sharlayan.
Well, it's not my fault.
That was deep,
Their
though,
sorting system kind of sucks.
What age are you? What are you picking? You said whatever age you are now, you got to stick to. So
16?
why would you pick 16?
I go with 16. I've got the mentality of a 16-year-old.
No, you're at least 65. I'm probably more
title
like
on the
12.
spine reads An Introduction to the Heavens.
I do like blue.
Blue. Have you ever gazed at the skies above and contemplated the mysteries contained therein? I speak not of shifting cloud patterns, but of the vastness beyond, of the sun and the twinkling tapestry of the night. Some think the dome above us to be a finite space, yet amongst the leading thinkers of our age, one scholar's depiction of a boundless sea of stars has firmly taken root. Alas, this heavenly sea remains an unreachable, unknowable destination. There are few indeed who can explain, in satisfactory detail, why our own star is believed to revolve around the sun. It was the technologists of Alig who came closest to understanding the laws which govern the starry abyss. It was they who launched Dalamud, and sought to expand beyond our earth-bound existence. Having read of their ancient ambitions, I wonder, has your interest in this field of study waxed or waned? What if I were to tell you that the eternal constellations were arranged differently in the distant past, that their positions continue to shift, almost imperceptibly, but measurably as we journey into the future? Would it shock you to learn that the stars drift further and further apart, and may indeed do so forever? Are you eager to learn more?
Really feels
This
like
book is on the wrong subject.
I felt like you didn't want me to read it. Do you really want to go on?
This leather-bound tome?
Looks like.
I mean, it's interesting, you know?
The voice of a growing city. This looks right. In the years which followed the founding of Sharlayan, civic policy and other matters of import were decided at the Ecclesia. Ecclesia. A public forum at which every citizen was eligible to speak. As the city's population grew, however, this format became increasingly impractical. The larger number of participants gave rise to ever longer debates, resulting in significant delays of vital resolutions. The various measures were introduced in an attempt to curtail protracted discussions. But in the year 201 of the 6th Astral Era, it was ultimately decreed that Sharlayan would transition to a new form of governance. The nation would now be led by a body of 99 members, citizens chosen from amongst their peers, by means of nationwide vote. Thus was the forum as we know it today conceived and created. You have gained the fundamental understanding of Sharlayan history and the foundation of the forum. Head outside to the rendezvous point and await your companions. You ready to answer questions?
Yeah, you were taking notes, right?
Nah.
Okay. Well,
Basically,
so far we've
Noah
got...
and the Ark, 99, and what was the third one?
Probably have notes in your quest bag.
Nah.
You think?
Just wing it. I don't think we learned anything that they don't already know.
No, I opened up my inventory.
Quick, look. Alright. Where is everybody?
No!
What,
Sorry,
that's not
were you
voice
waiting long?
acted?
I wanted to make sure I'd borrowed at least a few promising volumes. Alphinaud and Kryle should also be along shortly.
I was delayed in similar fashion. As far as I could see, no titles of the Archon stacks mentioned the final days specifically. So we have no choice but to start with the tangentially relevant tomes.
Yep.
If they are even that. At present, the plan is to skim through as quickly as we dare, and share our discoveries as we make them.
It would have been nice to invite everyone to the estate. Plenty of comfortable places to read, and a ready supply of hot tea.
Oh, I was quite fond of reading outside. But it's not about the little pleasures, is it? You miss your home.
It's been difficult. After our arrival, we managed to speak with one of the family servants and ask how things were. It seems our dear father has instructed the staff that even if Alfino and I were to return to Sharlayan, we were not to be allowed across the threshold.
We already ran through his front room.
We did. We talked to everybody.
Stomped all over the place. A harsh measure indeed. I hope that our efforts to understand his position and that of the Forum will perhaps lead to a reconciliation.
We'll mend this rift one day. I'm certain of it. And what of you, Graha? Have you been to visit your family? Or do they not live here in the city?
Well, my situation is also somewhat complicated. I was raised in Sharlayan, yes, but I was born rather further away. In the southern reaches of Ilsabad, in fact. For generations, my people have dwelt in Corvos, the coastal region opposite the island of Thavnir. The Alligans founded
hold
the
on. Where are all those places?
I'm pretty sure he's talking about where we were last time in next to Radzat.
Okay.
The Allagan founded a city in the fertile land and by ship brought in the subjugated tribes of the Mikote to serve as laborers. My family was slaves. Of course, the massive earthquakes of the Fourth Umbral Calamity brought an end to the Empire's reign, and when the Fifth Calamity froze the seas solid, many of the tribes still living in Corvos braved the journey back to Eosia. My ancestors, however, chose to remain, that they might prevent the remnants of Allagan technology from being misused.
I like that. There's like the fourth calamity, that there's the earthquakes, and then the fifth calamity, everybody left. And then let's not talk about the sixth calamity where everybody drowned.
Yeah, well, they had Noah in the Ark, so.
Yeah. Isn't Corvos under Gallian rule?
For the past 50 years, yes, some semblance of local culture remains, as is the case for most imperial provinces, but Garlemald renamed the region Locus Amonis. Locus Amonis? When I was a boy...
Isn't it like a mushroom?
Locus Amonis. When I was a boy, a nearby town came under the jurisdiction of the illustrious imperial family, the nobles of House Darnus.
Gasp.
House Darnus demonstrated a singular interest in Allagan civilization, and so my tribe was forced to consider a plan of action. For some time already, voices had been raised in favor of abandoning our ancient customs. After all, the Allagan Eye no longer passed to our eldest children as reliably as it once had. Fear of discovery eventually tipped the scales, and the decision was made to bury our ties to the knowledge and traditions of Allag. As the last child born with the Allagan Eye, I was given over to the custody of friends and the students of Baldesion, who had me registered as a Sharlayan citizen. He's literally like the prince of his people, like last of his line kind of deal.
Last of the evil eye.
The Allagan Eye.
I never even considered. Forgive me, it was an unkind question.
Even Thankard was taken in by Archon Louis, was he not? Stories of adopted waifus and rescued orphans are more common among Sharlayans than you might think.
Damn Sharlayans and their
Louis and his waifus. Yet regardless of our origins, we are all provided with an equal opportunity to learn, and with sufficient perspicacity.
Listen, they were just reading a lot in the library. Like they
just
came
like
out with
sweating. You're like, what's perspicacity?
Maybe like work.
It's got to be something like, yeah, it's got to be, because he says we outsiders can even earn the vaunted title of Hawkeye. That's what I'm saying. I'm learning words every time we stream Final Fantasy. I think I know a lot of words, and then I do this crap, and I'm like, I've never heard that.
Localization team had broken out the thesaurus.
I mean, by this many expansions, they got to be pretty bored. Like, they got to be like, especially with all this book crap, they had to come out with a bunch of stuff. This is exactly why I have such a love for this country, and why I wish it to remain a nation at which its citizens can be proud.
Hear, hear. Another good reason to get to the bottom of the foreign stubbornness. Aside from the trifling matter of our impending doom. Excuse us while we try to make some headway into these books, Dorbey. More companies should be arriving any moment now. Okay. Go ahead and wait some more.
It's kind of cool. We're getting a lot of information about, like, it's not quite politics, but it's kind of like what's going on in the region, I guess. Like, regional. And still not voice acted. Next two set of characters that need to unload all their information on us.
Hey, at least they're doing one-on-one this time, you know?
Yeah. That would be hilarious if it was like, Graha and Alfino talk to you. And I'm like, son of a bitch. We've returned with our selections. Although I must say the pickings were quite slim indeed. Mr. Scryle has already flicked through every history book devoted to disasters, and more than a few which barely made mention of them. As such, we will be looking into research papers on the umbral calamities, as well as articles written by prominent forum members. Perhaps their knowledge of the final days comes from an unexpected source.
I really, really feel like Urianger missed out on his calling here.
The book thing? It's true. Like,
Yeah.
he was like, I'm gonna go over there. It's like,
Like, I feel like Alice and Urianger could have switched.
The first time, you remember in A Realm
I've been
Reborn when
happy.
we met Urianger, he literally was just down in the freaking
Library.
reading constantly.
Yeah.
Like, that's all he was doing. But, all right. Go,
Speaking of which, might I ask you a few questions related to the final days? I want to make sure you were reading.
Yeah, wait, there's the quiz.
I'm the only one here who didn't witness the events of Amarot firsthand, and fear I may be overlooking critical details.
Oh,
Yep, I was there. I was paying attention. My thanks. Now, where to begin? First things first. What kind of phenomena did the ancients encounter as the final days drew nigh?
primals of
The
unrivaled
worst
power?
kind of phenomena you can imagine. Just
I feel like it's
these super
primals.
things. Rivals. I'm gonna say it was a complete destabilization of creation matter because like there's all those meteors and like everything was on fire.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say primals then. Nope, literally Alfino's like, you're wrong. I believe Hydaelyn and Zodiac was summoned after the final days had arrived. Quite deliberately, in fact. So I think yours is right.
He says, yes, the unfolding catastrophe wrought havoc on all manner of life.
If we are speaking of phenomena caused by the final days, the chaos of creation magics runs rampant is what first comes to mind. Fear and despair manifested in terrible, tangible fashion. Meteors raining from the sky, fire erupting from the ground, indestructible abominations prowling the streets. Is that what he's saying on yours now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting. So
apparently we were both wrong. Ginger says it was the Mughals.
Son of a... Alright, Crowd.
That more or less aligns with my understanding.
Then why'd you ask?
If only the arts of creation had survived until the present day, we might have had something substantial to analyze. To the best of our knowledge, however, these techniques were not preserved or passed on. Ystrola surmises that the closest known magic is that of summoning rituals promulgated by the Asians. We could do more of those.
Promulgations?
Yeah. Was there aught else of note which heralded the approach of the final days?
The entire star was engulfed by disaster all at once.
Wait. I'm gonna have Alfie not answer it.
Honestly, Alfino, you can answer this one.
Hey, it's your turn, bud.
You'll do a better job anyway. Me? Well, as you wish. He acts surprised after he literally just did the explanation for the last one. The Amoritines were debating the cause of an anomaly which had been observed in the lands across the sea. By this fact alone, we can deduce that the final days occurred not all at once the world over, but rather at a point of origin from which it began to spread. Others also spoke of a keening, some rising sound from the land itself, just before a region was visited by a catastrophe. We never did hear the sound itself, ourselves of course, thrust as we were into the midst of the madness.
I don't remember that detail.
I'm pretty sure they're saying the Bahamut one, that started our whole journey. Because that was the
Right,
one.
but the keening noise?
Well, we wouldn't have heard it.
Yeah. So the ground was crying out, you say? To be considered the harbinger of doom, it must have been quite distinctive, and probably quite loud. I'll have to speak with one of Numenon's manmets and ask after any books which mention such a sound. Last but not least, would you describe how the ancients sought to quell this unprecedented calamity? What definitive action did they take?
They knocked Delamud from the sky.
They summoned Zodiark.
Didn't know I was gonna be quizzed. Yeah, that was right.
You mentioned
Nice.
the sound during the quest and or the dungeon itself for Amarat. But yeah, imagine the land itself just screaming. That's horrible.
Yes, with Elizabeth serving as his heart. So many gave themselves in sacrifice to bring him into being. We do not know exactly how Zodiac brought salvation to the star, only that by his godlike will, were the laws of nature set aright. Then, once the balance was redressed, the ancients offered up a further sacrifice to heal the ravages of the final days. Lives sprouted anew, and it was these fledgling souls they intended to render unto Zodiac, a trade that would have allowed them to resurrect the shades of loved ones absorbed by the primal. Or might have, had Venat and her fellows not manifested their opposition in the form of Heidelin.
Thank you, both of you, for the detailed review. I feel much more confident now in my understanding of events.
Yeah, Crow, how come you just weren't getting it?
With all that freshly in mind, it does make me wonder what the Telophoroi truly mean when they speak of bringing back the final days. We've seen what they're doing with those towers of theirs. Is forcing people to summon primals a kind of catalyst? Are they attempting to mirror the conditions caused by unstable creation magic? Or are they simply using the final days as a figure of speech? A convenient metaphor for the scale of destruction they plan to unleash? But this is all just pointless conjecture at this stage. Let us return to our attention to the forum, shall we?
We should keep an eye out for Y'shtola, but 'tis time we began studying these research papers. All right.
One more.
Read again. Y'shtola, please. They're just reading. There she is. I'm the last, am I? Well, my extended search of the Archon stacks produced one or two possibly useful books. But I wouldn't get your hopes up. If you recall, Oriante learned of the source's reflections from the Jerem oracles, the Jeroen oracles, for its potential to cause panic and confusion. That tome was deemed apocrypha and sealed away in the Great Google Library. It is even less likely that knowledge of the unsundered world, not to mention the horrors of the final days, would be left sitting on a shelf for any curious scholar to find.
I feel like that's kind of opposite of their whole, like, knowledge above all.
Yeah, but like,
Approach?
of course they hide certain knowledge. Why not? There's a restricted section.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Hypocrites.
They have like the Archon section, and it wasn't even in there. They it's just not in the library.
There's somewhere. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Like, why wouldn't they just give knowledge to everybody? That's their whole thing. But then at the same time, they probably are smart enough to know that knowledge to everyone's probably not the best idea. Because then it could be like that situation where like, oh, yeah, Sharlayan like had somebody visited from Garlemald and like went into the library and went and like found books about the final days and like read them and
That's
like
what I'm saying. They have
like,
an Archon section that only like
would prevent that.
graduation. Yeah, but it's not even in there. They just completely removed it.
Yeah, I don't know. It stands to reason that my colleagues, be they archons or consulars, should perforce be largely ignorant of the subject.
It's a new word.
Right? Dude, there's so many new words today.
We should have a list.
Right? Yet when you confronted Master Fortunal with knowledge of the Teleroperi and their machinations, he scoffed at the suggestion that they posed a threat. He seemed adamant that the Forum would know if the final days were truly upon us. Which only supports the conclusion that whatever privileged wisdom is guiding the Forum's behavior, it is being kept secret from the rest of the nation. I ain't about secrets. Not that I mean to excuse myself from reading duty. Whether they contain mention of the final days or no, these books could yet hold something of value. You weren't thinking of leaving, were you? There's plenty of work for everyone.
Hey, you're still there. You're just gonna, did you get all the Braille books, or how you gonna help?
Damn. Not bitter that he has to sit there and read for 9 hours.
She's just pretending. They collect all knowledge. They don't necessarily share all knowledge.
You labor for what feels like an age as your Stola's research assistant. You're just a slave.
Can I go home? Sucks.
Asking the
I'm the
Lola
warrior
Felder
of
for
light.
you.
Here's a mistake. I'm not supposed to be reading.
Alright, Crow.
Oh dear, you look exhausted. But what about your studies? Were you able to find any book on the subjects I mentioned?
Yeah.
Sure.
What about Noah?
Then the day was well spent. Should you wish to read them again, a man at the reference desk will point you in the right direction. For the moment, though, I suggest you take a well-deserved rest. We might be occupied with our research for quite some time.
That was it. That was this part of the...
Oh, make sure you're the class that you were last time when you used that. Can you even collect... Do you have inventory space?
Do you even have inventory space? Whatever, dude. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I switched to Black Mage halfway through, but I didn't open any of the stuff with my Black Mage. So, I'll open it with my tank.
Alright, cool. Yeah, because then we can see
Alright.
how different they are per Bunny Girl and Big Lion Man.
Alice. Alice appears in desperate need of a study break.
You too?
Ready for tea break, Dorbay? I know I am. Honestly, my neck and shoulders are going to calcify if I don't stretch my legs and walk around for a bit. You know the last stand down in the harbor, don't you? Come in and meet me near the outside tables, and I'll treat you to their coffee. It's quite good.
I like coffee.
Yeah, could use some coffee.
Need coffee after that.
Warrior of reading now? No!
Warrior of books. You think they just have like some lady like out here in the forest singing?
If anything, it's some sort of magic speaker system that they put in the trees.
It does kind of sound like a speaker system, actually. Definitely gives me the, like, they put speakers in the trees vibes. You're right. It's like for public announcements and random lady singing. How does your bunny girl run?
pretty well. It's no. I think my Aura had the best run.
Yeah, the Aura had like a lopey walk. I liked the way it moved. The Aura moves good. I mean, so does the cat girl, but the cat girl pretty much does everything perfectly.
The Lalafell is more of like a
Waddle.
wobble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that though. All right, Alice, where's my copy?
As busy as ever, I see. How very Sharlayan that no other gourmet cafe has sprung up to compete for customers. Actually, this crowd gives me an idea. Before we place an order, why don't we ask a few questions and gauge the mood of the city?
Oh gosh.
I'm interested to hear what the average citizen has to say about the Telephoroi. We might even learn something new. Worth a try, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
All right. Go talk to Perondier. Over here.
Am I Pirondial?
Yep.
What is this? Can a man not enjoy a moment of private respite?
Is it respite or It's respite.
Respite.
Respite? If you're looking to share the tables, then I respectfully request that you look elsewhere. Screw you, peasants.
You misunderstand, sir. We were simply wondering if you knew of the Telephoroi. These enemies of peace have promised an end to all we hold dear, and
Wait! You're that Sharlayan girl, aren't you? And this man with you is obviously a foreigner. I heard you were disowned from helping outsiders indulge their barbaric whims. And here you are, giving truth to our rumor.
Turning into Arnold.
I'll thank you to leave me be. I've not to say to the likes of you.
well, I must apologize. It was foolish of me to expect an ounce of civility from one so enlightened. Come, Dolbe.
Well, surely not everybody here is an asshole.
Mods,
Oh,
take
look,
care of that
I have
dirty
bananas over
AI.
here.
Trying to sell me AI bot views. I want real friends.
I want real friends. Robots can be friends.
This is true.
Where is my sit?
Did you go this way or where'd you go?
I went over here to go hang out with Have a Banana.
Oh. Why? We're in the middle of a quest.
Because Have a Banana is dressed like a
Greek?
Greek?
Goddess?
Yeah. No, bad cat. Don't sit on the table.
Meow. I'll smack off whatever you have up here. Your minion, just whoop, right off the table. Done with it.
All right. I hate that the female hero run with that princess stride, swinging their arms side to side. I don't recall seeing that, but probably not great.
Yes, I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Excuse the interruption, but we were hoping you might share your thoughts on the Telephoroi and their unconscionable plans. My goodness, if it isn't the young Miss Levelier. My apologies, but I work in the offices of the Forum, and if word reached Master Fauchenal that I was helping you... I see. We're sorry to have bothered you.
We should just see how bad we can start butchering House Levia. Wait, Ginger, did you get a job as a waiter here? This is how you're making all that gill. This is where all that gill's being made. I knew it. Sir, I would,
Excuse me.
Can I get an order?
Waiter?
Sir,
Waiter.
I need a straw. Can I have a straw, please?
Sir.
Wait. It better not be one of those paper straws. I know Sharlayan. They probably have paper straws. No straws.
Can you do
What?
this for my drink, please?
What? Excuse me.
The audacity.
I don't have anything quickly ready. It's ridiculous. I'm devastated. Are you making a mixer? When did you get this mixer one?
You know, I don't know.
I don't think they're gonna take kindly to us like making up cocktails. What time is it?
Yes, I think I'll be drinking my tea in Ulda from now on. Thank you very much.
What time of day is it? What are we for pounding mixers? I got me some Gradanian.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Cue the Margaritaville.
Yeah, we're going back to Margaritaville.
Yeah,
Hey, it's
we're
Dickon.
Dick on.
I'm pretty sure you were Dickon.
I don't remember Dickon, but okay.
You're welcome, sir. What can I offer you today?
Now it's you.
Wait, is that Mr. Salazar I see there? My word, how long has it been?
Far too long. Meet Dickon, owner of the last stand.
Dick on.
I used to frequent his cafe on occasion, in between lessons at the studio.
It seems like an age ago now. I remember hearing that you and Master Alfino had set sail for Eorzea. But then you never came back. Likely there's been gossip around your father disowning the pair of you. Everything alright at home?
It's not alright at
No.
home.
Probably not. It's complicated. And I hadn't expected complete strangers to be so familiar with our situation quite so quickly. Everyone has an opinion, it seems.
Well, it is house lived here. No matter how discreet Master Fortunon may have been, news of your family's doings never stay secret for long.
I feel like he was very discreet.
Things being what they are, what brings you back to the city now of all times?
We have questions, and only Sharlayan has the answers. Tell me, Master Dickon, have you heard anything about an apocalypse called the Final Days?
What, like the end of the world? Nothing like that, I'm afraid. And that's what you're here to find. Information on the apocalypse?
Yes, whatever we can learn. Unfortunately, your patrons appear to be unwilling to speak with me.
I wish there was more I could do to help. But maybe there is. You're a visitor to Sharlayan, aren't you?
Correct.
Yep. Warrior of Light.
Warrior Books, actually. New title.
Then few will know your face. We should be able to pass you off as a servant with none the wiser. We just finished preparation of a few orders, strike up some friendly conversations while you're sitting down to food, and you might just get the answers you're looking for.
Warrior of Table Serving. No! It's the worst quest ever.
Not a bad idea. I hate to ask, but what do you think?
Could we just hire some random person to do it?
I get to keep my tips, though.
Do I get the glam?
That's the spirit. Pay attention now, and I'll explain where each of these dishes needs to go.
What?
The tea set is for the chatty group sitting by a water's edge. The omelette
Okay.
is for one of our regulars, a Highlander by the name of Gisla. She's sitting in an outside table with a friend of hers.
Okay.
Behind him, you'll see the Mikote gentleman. He ordered the oven-baked lobster. Got all that? If you're not sure, just ask and I'll explain again. Good luck.
No, I'm just going to deliver it to whomever.
Meanwhile, you got freaking Ginger over here. I see
He's
you.
waiting table. Leave him alone. He doesn't want to talk to his friends at work.
I know this guy. Do you know this guy? Do you know this guy who's serving you? He's the best. Wait. Oh, he's leaving. Okay.
All right. Hi guys. You got the oven baked lobster, correct?
No, this is the chick and her friends, isn't it?
Oh, my lobster, lovely, thank you.
Oh crap. Okay, well, oven baked lobster it is. Oh, that wasn't what it was. You lied to me. You lied to me. This guy's name is Herman Jart. Excuse me, I didn't order this. Where is my tea set? Oh, here. It's in my other hand.
Yeah, oh, sorry, my bad. The Talofa who? I'm sorry, I've never heard of them or their final days. My friends and I are somewhat uninformed when it comes to current events. Now, if you wanted to hear about ritual arcane practices of the 6th astral era, common or esoteric, then I'd be happy to talk your ear off.
Herman Jart.
I don't think.
Herman Jart. What is that name?
Leave? It's the Highlander name.
All
Alright, you got the lobster.
the
right?
one and the friends. This is the no. She got the. Give her the lobster. Why not? Is this on the house? Because I'm not paying for oven baked lobster I did not order. Now, where is me omelet?
Nothing will beat Ermagerd.
Hermagert. Hermagert.
Ah, finally. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's dig in. No time to waste.
Is that like a suitcase
What?
of food in front of her friend?
Ah, yes. I remember seeing the name in the latest gazette. That and some grand claim about the end of days. Same old senseless warmongering. When will these fools grow tired of spitting each other's blood?
Never.
Best stay out of it, I say. The Forum made the right choice, and I fully support our decision to remain neutral. Okay, Gizla.
So you got the lobster.
Smidu. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry.
Urbane
Urbane
banter
banter
with a
with a
smile. What is that?
I don't know. Waiter talk?
You don't need to butter me up, you know. I've already ordered one of the most expensive things on the menu. Your
At
character, like...
last. Over here just trying to hand out lobsters to everyone. Yeah, you're gonna be hurting the bottom line of the business.
Just a little bit.
The oven-baked lobster is mine. You have no idea how long I've scrimped and saved and suffered to afford this heavenly dish.
I gave it to 2 other people. Listen,
Final
I'm not the
days?
best waiter.
This is the first I've heard of it. Although that would explain why my friend has been rushed off his feet. Must have been a busy time to be a gleaner. You don't know what a gleaner is? They're collectors of a sort. Travel the world procuring things that we haven't got here in Sharlayan. Priceless books, unusual live specimens, and so forth. So named for those folk who trail after the reapers in the fields, picking up every grain which was missed. Aye, by all accounts, gleaning is a most meticulous and demanding profession. If these Talafaroi make good on their audacious threats, then many uncatalogued rarities could be lost forever. Why else would the gleaners be buzzing about in such a frenzy? Watch the harbor and you'll see what I mean. They're carting loads in from the dock all day. It's never been this hectic before. Not like this. Reaper mention. Reaper mention.
Reaper was mentioned. Well, so they knew something, but they didn't know, like, anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it seems like not. Either they don't care or they're just not worried. I don't know.
Well, they haven't been told to be concerned by the 99.
That's true. They're a bunch of sheep.
Any trouble with the customers? Were you able to get anyone talking?
No. Something about some docks. Tried to give everybody a
Interesting.
lobster.
They seem unaware of the final days, aside from whatever vague the news the gazettes are printing. Even Dickon had nothing to offer, and he's the best source of gossip in the city. If the Forum does have secret knowledge, then they've done an impressive job of ensuring no one whispers it in the wrong ear. In any case, thank you for playing the part so well. Here, that cup of coffee I promised.
Hell yeah.
Hold on, I didn't get it. Where is it? But let's enjoy our drinks somewhere else, shall we? Maybe behind the peristyle, away from the gossips and the wagging tongues. What are they, dogs? The peristyle is apparently over here. Also, new word.
Peristyle?
Peristyle.
Peristyle.
Yes, this should do nicely. Out of the wind and out of sight.
This is where the bums sit?
What's that?
When our father disowned us,
Let's go.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Sharlayan? Graham said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy, to keep us at arm's length. Perhaps it was. Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt. And when he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say. Neither did Alfred,
Let me
I
know how the
never
voice
for
line
one
volumes
moment
are.
did I believe we had made the wrong
They can be turned
choice.
up.
So all I could do was fume silently. It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family.
Sounds good. Awesome.
If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently.
Where them boats going? With them sus lullafels.
I think that's the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
They must be ferrying goods to
Dead
Labyrinthos.
man tell no tales.
We could just go to the restaurant in there.
A vast complex beneath the island. Sharlayan is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples. Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility. Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment.
Sounds to me
When
like
I
a
lived
dungeon.
here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat.
I think it's the other part of this map. Plus a dungeon,
Wait.
probably.
Didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going more than usual? Well, I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer to the Forum.
Yes.
If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the Forum is planning.
So dungeon, or what you're saying, Alice?
Weren't gleaners in the Will of the Many, and they were those weird flying things with the swords for hands?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly
okay.
what they were. That's where I
Didn't
heard
make it sure.
gleaners.
Like, I don't feel like gleaners were like a good thing.
If BMR can't sell a fish, then what'd you expect? Wait a minute. What are you saying? That I'm not a very good at these blue collar jobs? Like, can't sell a fish, can't serve a table.
Okay, I just learned. I leveled up my black mage, and I'm now level 82, and I learned high blizzard and high fire.
That sounds cool.
What does that replace? That replaces nothing.
It probably just evolves from one of
Deal
the
fire
previous-
damage with a potency of 100 to target and all enemies near it, so it replaces fire 2.
You just upgraded fire 2, basically. Yeah, it upgrades existing spells. We won't get a good ending since they could only sell one fish between the two of them. Wait, hold on. What do you mean won't get the good ending?
The good ending where his village doesn't starve to death and.
Ooh.
Whoops.
All right, Alice, tell me that we're this much closer to a dungeon.
If you don't mind, do a quick BRB. I'll
Never
go grab
mind,
my
Alice. I'm gonna sit on
energy
this
drink and
bench.
then we'll.
And wait for my friend.
Fantastic. All right, we'll be right back.
BRB. All right. Back at it.
Cool. Okay. Go ahead and talk to Alice. A
Alice is
labyrinth.
excited. This looks cool. Like, right? We're gonna be going into the library.
I see trees.
We should tell the others what we've learned about the Gleaners. Go ahead to Numenon, and I'll join you in a moment. Master Dickon will want his cups back.
Okay, fair enough.
Master Dickon. This, you know what this place needs? I need to be able to use my
Ginger's off
mount.
there.
Ginger, what?
Ginger's off his shift.
You're off work finally? Hell yeah. Not while I'm working.
Can't cast it across. Nope.
Not you, Y'shtola. Not you, Y'shtola.
Welcome back, Dorbe. Did something? Not exactly. We did some impromptu investigating and turned up the information on the Gleaners.
So they fly around, they got swords for arms, and like,
They're dead people.
they're dead. They're technically dead. But like, you can dominate them with your will. And then you can use them to chop up other people.
It was all in this book I found in the library.
Literally. It makes sense. The Gleaners take their requests directly from the institutions and bureaucrats, but as you say, they ultimately answer to the Forum. A sudden and significant increase in Gleaner traffic and in cargo. It certainly gives the impression of an overarching plan being put into motion. Let us see what theory we can build from the facts. As Y'shtola observed earlier, Nomenon's archives appear to contain no information concerning the final days. Coupled with what Ruark and Alisei learned at the last stand, we can be reasonably sure that most Sharlayans know nothing of that particular period of ancient history. Yet my father and his colleagues are not only familiar with the final days, but are also somehow certain that the destruction being perpetrated by the Teloporoi is wholly unlike these apocalyptic events. Moreover, the Forum claims to be so occupied by a duty of such pressing importance that they saw fit to unanimously deny Eorzea's request for aid. And now the Gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized on an unprecedented scale.
I do not think it a stretch to conclude that the Gleaners' recent activities are in service to the Forum's secretive ends.
Yo, what's up, Sarge? You didn't miss anything.
In
We
which
just
case,
read a lot.
our next course of action seems obvious. We visit Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves. And if we're lucky, the Gleaners will be far more receptive to our questions.
They usually aren't. A fine
Anything
idea.
Would be better than burying my head in another dusty book.
I'm gonna say a fine idea.
I understand not everyone is the studious type. Consider this a welcome change of pace, then.
I'm glad you approve. You won't be disappointed, I promise. As for myself, there are a few more. As for myself, there are a few more subjects I should like to research. I may join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books and be on your way. I'll see to it that each is returned to its proper place.
That would be a great help. Thank you, Raha.
I like to smell the pages.
Let's head down the stairs over there, and I'll show you where the entrance is.
Why has Alisei's voice gotten so deep?
Because I have to differentiate it from freaking Kryl.
Yeah, but you're like overcorrecting, and now she's like, you're starting to sound like Alfino, like deeper than Alfino. That's okay, I feel that. Anytime Graha and Alfino are nearby, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you've done a really good job
What's up, dude?
of differentiating, I think.
I appreciate that, friend. I really like your Urianger. I
can
know you
tell
hate
which
doing
one.
his voice lines, but I feel like you nail the Urianger.
You don't hear what I say with the Rihanna, you just space out. All
That's
you
my
hear is
favorite
like,
part. I don't know.
wah, 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 wah.
Literally doze off.
Like he's killing it.
I love the wah 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 wah. I mean, it's a if you can do that voice to put people to sleep, I don't think it's a bad thing, right? Like, maybe we should start a new channel. It could just be ASMR. You read Urianger's lines.
Yes, the aetherology of the last calamity was most indubitous of the Dawith.
It's like freaking gone. All right, Alice,
Alright, I'll-
keep us moving. We're losing it.
Ready? Labyrinthos is not too far from it, but you may find the path a bit disorienting. I'll take the lead, so stay close.
Not a dungeon. No, a dungeon? No, we're following. Can I just set it to follow?
No,
them?
you can't. Oh, that's so annoying.
Dumb. Can we go faster? No. Do I have a toggle to walk button? Hold on. Key bindings, movements. Toggle between run and walk is this one? This one? No. Oh, it is. Look at this.
Now we run, try to keep up.
Oh, come on. I just okay.
You jog with your walk. Man, you're slow, Alice. I'm like running laps around you.
Well, look at it. She's got like half the leg I do.
That's true. I am massive. And past you again. This is definitely weird.
I think
But I
one
feel
of the
like-
great inventions of video game history is the
Matching speed.
match speed
All right.
follow.
I love
Yeah.
that crap. They like tried to do it in Witcher and it kind of doesn't work. But they did
It kind
it.
of works, but Roach doesn't like to stay on the road.
No, Roach
so
hates
sometimes
staying on the
we
road.
can Off. Is this it? Isn't this
Nope,
your house?
Not far now. No, this is the main building. The house is over
Oh.
there.
Their house is also.
It's
really
large.
large.
I'll give you that, but not this large. Crimson Desert has a good following mechanic, but the horse almost follows too close, so you end up ramming whoever you're following.
Here we are, through this door and down the stairs. You did remember to attune to the shard back there, didn't you? It will make your life much easier if you need to come back in a hurry. Otherwise, we should keep moving.
Should really question if we licked a crystal.
Come on. Come on. The rostra. Have banana just chilling. That's cool.
Freaking, we got a couple like edgelords here. One of them's working his shift at the cafe.
I was about to say what the cafe worker edgelord.
Have a Banana's just aura farming everywhere.
Hold on, I gotta go talk to this chocobo keep.
Is that what that is? Why is there
Yeah.
a chocobo keep right here?
Oh, Matt, traveler, might I interest you in a chocobo card? Oh, do not
No.
tell me this is your first time to this stop. I shall update my register so that you may have access to this location later.
You felt the need to read it.
Wow.
We're all here now, yes? I've taken the liberty of securing permission for our group's descent. Right, everyone onto the lift and down we go.
Did you do the first Endwalker dungeon yet? No, and sorry I've been missing your comment. I'm locked into reading. We have not done it yet. We're almost there though. If you want to join, we've got Have a Banana and Ginger, but I wouldn't be surprised if you wanted to shuffle in, or if you just want to see it.
Within a fabricated sky.
This place is cool.
We'll have Dorbay step out.
In any age,
We can do it
exist
twice.
those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves. And this vault's architects surely belonged to that special breed. If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms. A simple solution at first.
Is it weird that
and then
Danny's the
bit by
one doing
bit,
all these?
A profound transformation.
Is it Danny?
It's Danny. They literally copied the formula they did in the last
Knowledge
one.
buried beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping
Instead of
labyrinth
Emmett,
from
it's
which
Danny.
there is no escape.
Right? You can tell he's almost like in a crack. Okay, this zone's pretty cool though, right? Like,
Is it Danny?
it's gotta be Danny.
Sugar Plum? Hello?
Not what you expected.
Welcome, welcome.
I must admit, the artifice is very convincing.
as usual, show up during the rain instead of the shine. We actually talked about that. Like, it's so bad. Everywhere we show up is either snowing, raining, or nighttime. Every time for the first time. All right, I'm gonna click A.
But I assure you that we are beneath Sharlayan itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
The island is volcanic, you see, and once upon a time this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma.
Magma.
It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
Aren't those people gleaners?
We'll probably be able to get the Gleaner coat.
Aye, judging by their
That'd be cool.
dress. They are said to work alone as
I want
a
the
rule,
backpack.
but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today.
I
It
like
may be as you
utility.
suspected, that they are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
Oh, we're spreading
no.
out and talking to more people.
Kryle's having the Warrior of Light headaches.
Welcome to my life, Kryle.
Did
Bad
you call to me
copy?
just now?
Listen, last time this started happening, we started dropping one by one.
Right.
No. How odd.
It's just another
Endwalker is,
Graha.
yeah, we
I
just
must
go
be
to
a
the
bit dizzy
second
from the
now.
descent. I'll be
You
fine,
know
I'm
what?
sure.
I'd be down.
Let's get to work, shall we?
Go visit all the other.
No, I
worlds
want to.
and-
I want to be here. Want to solve these problems.
I don't want to alarm you, but don't turn around.
Oh my gosh! Why did you do this to me? Where's your umbrella, you fool?
I have a look at my wide-brimmed hat and tell me I need an umbrella.
You need an umbrella. That hat doesn't have a front or back brim to it. It's literally
does.
just side. Your shoulders are fine. Your glasses, they're smudged.
My ears are getting wet, I guess.
This is hilarious. I think when they go to Korthus, this is one of the things they do, right? Haven't been in. I'm pretty sure you did it for us a little bit. But hell yeah. I like that you can have different colors too. You're looking nervous? You feel nervous? Snowmen have
I
reappeared.
feel nervous.
Last time we saw them was in Korthus. How did they find us? She has no idea.
Why
the
did they
strat-
know?
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like we've been having headaches for a while. Ooh, do you want to see
I
something
didn't think
cool?
Oh, gold?
It's
Mecha
gold.
Chocobo?
You
Where'd
jealous?
you get that from?
An achievement. I got this for an achievement. I think it was for getting everybody to level 70. Maybe. Or something. I don't know. I was just going through my achievements and seeing if I had missed any.
That's cool.
I love that you can eat the fried chicken on the Chocobo. But here, I'll drive us.
I don't think I had any coin.
You really don't want to, like, you're finding any excuse to not go talk to these people, huh?
But the snowman? No.
No, not the snowman. The next quest.
Hell no. Alright, let's go talk to Erinville. Or Erinvier.
Erin!
You here to help or
Okay.
give me more headaches? Because you don't have the look of a gleaner, and I'm in no mood for idle chatter. One of my colleagues was so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. Now I have a pack of marmots running loose.
You exchanged with Erinville has taught you about exhausted gleaners. Okay, they're overworked. We're gonna get them to unionize. That's
Hold
the
on.
next-
Is that snowman moving? Do you not see him over there?
Yeah, I'm gonna hide behind you.
You can actually do that now?
Yeah, this is good.
I got this. Stay back.
It's okay. There's only one.
As long as there's not two. Because if there's two, then, you know. If there's one, we can take him.
Yeah, if there's one, I can abandon you to it.
I can
There's two.
abandon you. You just gotta run faster than the guy with you. Tiv.
Oh, let me think. The rice seed should be item 1058. Common seeds 1059. Snowballberry 1060. Or were they 1061?
That's terrifying.
Oh, my head feels like it's stuffed with moko grass. Why more loads to take out than carry in? Why do all this at once and risk mixing it up? What if someone mistakes the Corthan carrots for the Giraponian carrots? What then?
Your exchange with Tiv has taught you about large shipments coming in and out of Labyrinthos. I love the being backed up against it like you're sneaking up on us.
I don't wish to alarm you, but if you...
I see you! I saw you. I should have got a picture earlier. Alright, let's go to this one. Wait, there's one over there. There's two of them, I'm telling you. Proof. Proof. This is why no one believes them on Sasquatch. They didn't get a good picture.
You're gonna go back and look at that picture. It's gonna be just a white blur.
Yeah, right. It'll be walking away from me somehow. I'm like, how the hell?
You'll have, I gotta drop a rain on the camera lens. And
right,
it'll
like,
smudge.
Dobbin.
You want to know what I'm doing? Hauling books and ore and fauna, and if it needs hauling, I haul it. Every decade or so, they take stock in Labyrinthos. You know, sort and tidy up the inventory. Never seen an operation like this before, though. They just did one a few summers ago, even. Then, with no warning at all, this mess gets dropped in our laps. Orders from on high. Damned if I know. Could be that they're changing the layout, preparing for the next big expansion.
Dobbin.
Your exchange with Dobbin has taught you about taking stock in Labyrinthos. What do you think they're doing? Yep. No, I'm ignoring it.
You really... Dorbay does not like the snowman. Alright, Cry, I'll take it home.
Any luck, Dorbay? What tales did the cleaners have to tell?
Oh, perfect.
Well,
Here you go.
this one was taking stock. This one had large shipments. This one was just tired.
So, this grand operation began without warning, and for every item they bring in, they're sending more inventory somewhere else. That would explain the haggard faces I've been seeing. We were right. The Forum is definitely up to something, and they're turning the Labyrinthos upside down in the process.
Maybe they found a way to escape whatever they think is coming, and they're bringing all the items with them. I'm gonna go grab this lookout thing over here, and I also kind of want to see what's over here.
I see you guys over there. Got the proof. What does it say? Read it.
I don't know. You didn't want to do it for me. There we go. The Path of Octopus. This massive lift is one of several which connects the surface of Old Sharlayan to the subterranean research and storage complex of Labyrinthos. At the end of its descent, the mechanism opens up onto the hub of Upper Ankrithos, where passengers or cargo continue onwards toward other facilities. Elevator.
So we're in the dome.
Elevator.
The dome.
Holy, wait. They're gone. They're gone. Where'd they go?
Let's go. What are
The
you talking
snowman.
about?
The snowman. You didn't see the snowman?
The snowman. Dude, it's like not even snowing here. Why would there be snowmen?
You shut your mouth. There was snow. Don't gaslight me.
Okay, well, we might have to end a little bit sooner. Rourke seems to be starting to
fine.
hallucinate things.
I'm fine. We haven't even gone to the casino yet. You can't kick me out. All right, go, Crow.
Glorified rat catcher, Kryle appears lost in thought. We would do well to learn more of what, specifically, the Gleaners are being tasked to do, as well as who has tasked them to do it. If you're game, Dorbe, I have an idea. Didn't one of the Gleaners in question say something about escaped marmots? Perhaps if you were to help him capture said creatures, he might be inclined towards a more friendly and enlightening conversation.
Good idea.
In the meantime, I will turn my charm upon this gleamer here. We can compare notes afterwards. Happy hunting.
Kryle has gotten a lot bigger role.
I mean, she was out for the count for a while. Remember she got tortured? Remember the torture? I remember the torture. You remember when Xenos tortured you? I remember.
Did I see some wings over here?
You remember the Crystal Braves? I remember. Some waves. What?
All right, sir, you're looking for marmots.
What?
Aren't those just lemurs? Aaronville. You wish to help me find the marmots? I've nothing suitable to pay you for your services, but if you're offering out of the goodness of your heart, I'd welcome the assistance. The name's Aaronville, friend. Specialist in the collection of live specimens. That said, capture of these Naxian marmots is a trial I've no desire to repeat. Grizzled mice, they call them. For our mercy, there are no marmot species on this tier at present, so it should be no mistaking our little fugitives. If you happen to catch any, stuff them in this sack. Gently, of course.
All right.
That's horrible.
Put the snowman in the snack. Got it.
Where to begin, you wonder? I've not seen any scampering around here, so we need to widen our search into the surrounding forest. Be on your guard, these are beasts out there that won't hesitate to prey on a marmot, or you. I'll search the trees to the west. The eastern part of the forest is all yours. Good luck.
All right. Apparently,
Since you're a
Aaronville.
Sharlayan and a member of the Students of Baldessian, it makes sense that the woman named Baldessian has a larger role. You know what? That makes sense. By the way, you will be using Aaronville lots, so have an idea of what you want him to sound like. How? How did I get caught in this trap again?
Got him.
This is ridiculous.
You
This is
just keep
unfair.
picking those main character. You got main character energy, okay?
There, we talked to 3 of them, and I just happened to.
The
I mean, I
one.
did pick 2.
Yep.
If it helps, he has that sort of Icelandic accent like the other rabbits. Okay.
No, he's Cockney British. What do you mean?
Talk like this. Hello, Dorbe.
Dude, it's so peaceful here, and it's like nighttime. That is a
The
giant
hell is that?
freaking sloth gooboo.
What the hell
Is that a sloth gooboo?
It's
That's a troll.
bear goo.
Level 80?
Wait, I haven't been able to writing them. Okay, I cast
I
fire.
needed this. I needed this so bad. Oh, get wrecked. Did you do anything?
Now we just put him in the sack.
Take a picture next to it. Look at what I hunted. Dude, these are... Look, it's got scaly bottom. I want one of these. What is this thing?
You know,
What
on
is
a
this
scale of all,
abomination?
like, I do like this one compared to all the other Goo Goo monsters. Up here.
Can you see those effects?
What?
Are you seeing any of that?
No. I see you opening up, like the thing opens its mouth in the front.
Oh, I was shooting you with cannons that whole time.
Oh. No, I missed it.
Yes.
I cast flare.
Freaking done.
I cast second flare.
Nice job. A grizzled mouse.
Yeah, you
Get
can
in
be
the
grizzled
bag.
mouse.
Grip, chip, 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 chip.
Wait, he ran away.
No, we captured it. I got a check mark.
I
You
didn't.
alright? Oh, okay then.
No, I'm walking. Is that a manatee?
A manatee.
Sea power. wait, what was that? Do that again.
Dude, that's sick.
That's cool.
We can do the whole thing. Just splashing you along. Why do I feel like I'm being herded by my mentors? Come on, keep moving, keep moving. Sorry, I wanted to poke some stuff. I'm sorry. It's been so much talking. It's been 2 hours.
Oh.
Another one?
Get in the bag.
Shove him in the bag.
Oh, the rodent nimbly evades your grasp before once more disappearing into the trees.
I do love the tank. Like, the main reason I want to do crafters now is literally the tank.
The dwarf tank?
Especially because it'll be perfect for a Lalafell. Man, that means I might have to do it quicker.
Yeah, and plus crafting is... actually, did you see that Heaven was talking about? They just released a new crafting zone? What?
Once
Why
you
me?
finish Clair
Hold on.
Obscure, maybe we should just do a crafting Wednesdays.
Hey guys, welcome to Crafting Windows.
We are going to craft for the next 5 hours.
Honestly, I think crafting ASMR is where it's at.
Just read Urianger lines and craft. Where are you going?
I'm trying to find the purple thing. I think it's up here.
Freaking look at that knuckle dragger. You guys' arms are like hands are on the ground.
That's a goo-boo.
That's a gooboo for you.
Oh, up here.
Oh, we use this zone to level up Blue Mage. Well, now that we're here, do you see what I see?
I see this mouse.
No, bro.
More prepared for its speed this time, you succeed in closing the sack over your elusive quarry, now dead.
Oh no, I got both of them.
Good luck with that.
Promise me was a good tag.
Nice.
Well, that wasn't me. That was, I'm pretty sure, have a banana wrecked him. I got like one airstrike in.
Incidentally. Yeah, there was... it did show multiple zones for leveling the Blue Mage. Other than the Tempest, but
Well,
it was
we
just
still-
level
Don't we
based.
still gotta level you? Or are you 80? Did we get you to 80?
No, I'm still... let's see.
50? Probably 50.
I'm still level 52.
Well, we can level you here then. Whenever we do that.
Come along, Nessie.
The golden sheep.
Have banana. Why?
The meep.
Have banana. Why were you crying?
Eyes brim over with tears. Weeps in sorrow before the troll. Because you had to put him down.
You're killing all my troll buddies' friends. Well, whatever.
Wasn't on purpose. Mostly.
How did you fare? I tracked down 3 of the pack, which leaves 1 unaccounted for. Wow, you get fun. You know what? You have the makings of a warrior of light if you're able to track down all these rats so fast. You can do chores with the best of them.
Chores with the... That's what these guys are. That's what the gleaners are. They're the choremen. We found our calling. Our brethren.
Ah, there's the odd marmot out. Wait here a moment while I put our friends in the holding cage. Thankfully, no, don't skip, there we go. Thankfully, the marmots seem to be unharmed. They've held up well in isolation, but it's much too soon to release them into the habitat. It's a good thing we were able to recapture them so swiftly. You have my thing.
How about you tell me all your secrets?
What are you gonna do with the marmots?
Eat them.
That's for the forum to decide. They are the guiding authority behind Labyrinthos after all, and this job was but one small part of this great inventory of theirs. Suitable for consumption and easy to breed, those were the 2 conditions I was given for the stock I was instructed to procure.
Told you they can eat them.
I don't know what the forum has planned for these creatures, but at the very least, I doubt they'll be served for dinner today or tomorrow.
They're prepping for the end of the world because they're basically going to let the world die and keep history going.
They're a bunch of doomsdayers.
Yeah, they're a bunch of doomsdayers. They literally have all the information stored here. Like, they could do it. This is their bunker.
Is this the cleaner you mentioned? The one who was looking for lost marmots? Interesting company you keep, friend. Who are you folk, anyway? I am Kryle of the Students of Valdesian. These others are my associates. Truth be told, the forum's decision of late have not sat entirely well with us. That is why we made the descent into Labyrinthos, hoping that by seeing those decisions put into action, we might be more fully understanding of their reasoning.
He's losing it.
We work around the words. Wise and practical. It never hurts to try and gain a broader perspective, does it?
I love that you're just talking to yourself again.
Anyway, duty calls, other animals to capture, and enclosures to empty. Once again, I am sorry that I can't offer you more for your services. Wait, hold on. You can answer my question.
Yeah,
Come
hold
back.
on.
Wait, why did I just capture that rat if you aren't gonna... Okay. Did you learn anything new from your friend there?
I mean, you heard everything that was important. Also, crazy that Alfino didn't say anything during that whole conversation.
So, we've confirmed that the order for this ambitious operation did indeed come directly from the forum. However, the Gleaners have not been informed of its purpose. I'd say that fits with everything we've heard thus far. Yeah, Alfie, now let it rip. Give me a break.
We also discovered when the operation was begun, the forum contacted the Gleaners Guildship and put their people to the great work some 4 days after the Teloperi made their chilling declaration. Yeah, cowards. As seasoned travelers, the Gleaners kept abreast of news from every corner of the world out of necessity. Thus am I inclined to trust that their calendar of events is accurate. Altogether, it gives the distinct impression that this undertaking was a sudden and unexpected development. Yet I find it hard to believe that such a comprehensive restructuring of Labyrinthos and its archives could have been planned in so brief a window. Nay, this plan was long in the making. They were but awaiting the right time to put it into effect.
And the Telophoroi Declaration was what set it all in motion?
It seems likely, but let us not leap to conclusions just yet. For the moment, I suggest we conduct a wider investigation of Labyrinthos. The more facilities we visit, the more pieces of the puzzle we stand to find.
In that case, how about we head to the Archeon? From there, we can reach the lower...
Oh no!
Is that the keening that we're supposed to be listening for?
Oh, it's the sad piano music. This
Cryle,
isn't good.
what's wrong? I'm fine, truly. The sudden descent has left me with a bit of a headache, that's all. Nothing that will stop me from soldiering on. Let's be about it then.
At least allow me to take the lead. I'm fairly certain I remember the way to the Archeon. We follow the path east through the forest where you were chasing after the mouse. Or marmot, was it? Anyway, 'tis the trolls you need to watch out for.
The trolls need to watch out for me.
My itchy fingers. You got your secret! Man, I'm excited. Look at how good this secret looks. Pretty bird.
That's the monster hunter.
Bird. Yeah.
Nice.
I think the secret's pretty awesome. Alright. And that you can eat chicken on it, even better. Never want to ride with you.
Oh yeah, hold on. No, give me a ride.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Can I eat chicken on it?
You're literally a wizard, Harry.
So, or all sorted by all my emotes are now sorted by name instead of default, and I can't find any of them anymore because I got used to where they were.
Sounds like you got a lot of work to do. So you can get the backpack. Get some inventory and some like HUD management. Behold the Archeon. As Numenon serves as Sharlayan's literacy archive, so does this structure house the city's wealth of material data. The architecture too is similar. This building you see is merely the upper entrance, an access point to the vaults carved into the cliffside itself. Within those vast rooms are stored countless samples of specimens, as well as the detailed records which describe them. In a manner of speaking, the Archeon contains a physical history of Sharlayan's unwavering dedication to the accumulation of knowledge. Accumulation. The accumulation.
This place is pretty cool.
Trolls are our friends. I'm telling you, this map is dope. Like, we're in, like, look up. That's not a real sun. We're underground. Like, we're in a dome.
That could be the real sun.
We're in a doomsday bunker. That could be the sun. You don't know. He's gazing into the Archeon with an appraising look.
You can sort them by default order. I know. I'm trying to learn it this way because I do think it will be easier if I do it by alphabetical. I'm just not used to it yet.
Honestly, I'd rather do it by alphabetical because I still lose them all the time.
Banana, definitely not Volt Tech Vault.
Hopefully, right? You would hope.
Is this Vault 14?
Yeah, which vault? Well, we won't learn anything of value standing out here. Let us proceed into the main building and speak with the custodian.
Oh, I see you've got a crystal. It's in the water, too. What the heck?
Dude, I want the backpack. Look at that thing. Got boots hanging from it.
It's Samwise.
Dude, when we're
Right.
Lalafels, we can literally be Frodo and Sam.
Dibs on Sam.
Nah, you're Frodo. I'm sorry, my guy.
I called it. I called
You
it.
can't- Fine,
I
Pippin
called
and
it.
Mary. Otherwise, then we don't have to argue. I'm Mary. You're Pippin.
I was gonna call Pippin, so that works out.
That works out. I feel like that one fits better anyway.
Let's play on. I gotta shove this guy up and get my hard spot.
All right.
Hey, Golfine. A spot of triple triad sounds lovely. I can use the cards I stored here. Unfortunately, I couldn't find instructions for the game itself, so you'll have to teach me as we go along. So you want to get the lowest possible number.
What you want to do
First,
is lock
and
down a
then-
corner.
You definitely don't want to lock down the corner.
Is this reverses? What is this?
No?
When did I get this card? This card's dope. I got Squall, and he's like pretty powerful. He's pretty powerful.
Powerful.
He's got a lot of power. Do I want that yet? Feels like a waste. He took the 1. That's a 3. I can beat that with a 4. I'm playing 2. I don't know why, but
Ooh, I got the troll card. That's good.
this is
That's
like
all?
too
She just
easy.
had the
What
troll
is this guy
card?
doing? Should I
Squall
protect?
is a good 5-star, if I recall.
Just protect. I won. He had an Opa Opa. Oh wait, no. I got your card. How many cards do they have?
Just one.
Yippee! All right, Mr. Custodian, sir. Greetings. We are here to pursue the Archeon's vaults. Peruse? You are clearly not gleaners, then. Might I ask your affiliation?
Where's the sign? Ah, shit. They did it
Damn it.
again.
Damn it, shut up.
We belong to the students of Baldessian, but is that relevant? I was given to believe that the vaults, those open to the public at least, were open to the public.
Ordinarily, yes, that would be the case. At present, however, access is restricted. Only persons directly involved in the reorganization efforts are permitted to enter.
May I ask why that is?
Not us then. I suppose we had better move along to another facility.
Break into the vault.
This building has a lift which connects to the middle tier, yes? Might we at least make use of that?
Okay,
No. That service has also been suspended, I am afraid. For the time being, priority has been given over to the conveyance of inventory.
What? So this is as far as we can go?
I apologize for the inconvenience. Please come again after our restructuring operation is concluded.
By that time, it will be too late. And we were so close to getting answers.
We need to rethink our approach. Let us step outside for a moment, shall we?
She's going to break in, huh?
Students of Baldessian.
What was that?
Nothing.
Okay. Is it just me or is that guy kind of a dick?
We are at an impasse, as we have no other leads. I should like to pursue this one
Nope.
further.
It's pursue this time.
Yeah, freaking can't read. Like, read the word, said it wrong. Read the word, said it wrong. But I doubt that our stone-faced custodian will be swayed by heartless pleas. We must seek another means to access the lower levels. I could jump.
We could break in.
Tis likely that the people in this area are involved in the restructuring in one way or another. If we were to ingratiate ourselves, I found the word. Okay, it's ingratiate.
Oh,
They
you
might
got it.
allow us to accompany them on the lift. Listen, you see the beginning of the word, you look around for the rest of it. You know, let us ask around. Surely someone is in need of a few strong backs to lighten the load. It's just chore after chore after chore. Oh, rather
Listen,
snooty for a
Everybody
custodian.
around here it's an entire company of chore doers. Of course we're gonna be doing chores.
Do you like these ones better than the dogs?
Yes.
What does that guy have? I just mashed the A button on him.
Nothing. He has. Bone weary.
Have you repaired your gear recently?
I think last stream. I haven't really been using it, so.
No, you've been.
You have to do the
messing up
fates to
your
unlock the
inventory.
gemstone vendor's inventory. Yeah. It's like the Shadowbringer stuff. Right now he just has like random crafting materials. What's that? Take you down on the lift with me. Sorry, but not a chance. I've been up and down all day, and only now have I finally found a spare moment to rest.
I like his coat.
I did see a Gleaner fellow headed out the gate there, though, shouldering a large pack, engaged in some manner of task. Maybe he'll be headed down below after he's done with whatever it is he's doing.
I have a feeling we're gonna end up with Aaron again.
Aaron! Aaronville, he's just got an entire pack full of marmots.
No, we'll all hide. Yeah, we'll hide in his pack. Shoves all the scions in there.
Remember, we've trained for this day to do more chores.
Am I taking the lift? Oh no, we're just students. They won't let us into the Archeon, even though we found... Actually, we have no idea what it is we found. There's no record of such a creature anywhere. But it was wandering around Tranquility, and so we thought to donate it to the vaults. Squeal! Squeal!
Is it a Lalafell?
Yeah, it's just my first thought was like, is it Kryl?
Honest little squeal, don't you think? Anyway, I suppose we'll have to take care of it until the Archeon is open again.
What's in the box? What's in the box? I'm in the box.
Alrighty, we gotta go find Aaron.
Aaron.
Aaron Yeager. Is he up here?
Mob it. Mob it. Mob it.
There he is. Hey, Aaron, you good?
Did you find him?
Where did you go? Yeah. He's down here by the river.
Oh.
No.
All right, Aaron.
Quiet. You'll brighten it away. What? What am I looking at? That shrimp down there? Ah, it's you again. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of another task. The Cloudkin I need to capture is close. Very close.
I'll get it for you.
You wish to help me with this too? You spend your time in unusual ways, my friend. Still, 2 hunters are generally better than 1. Very well. The canal here is a common gathering spot for birds of all kind, but the one I'm after today is the hornbill. Its feathers are green and its cry a distinctive caw. Single it out and shoot it with a sleeping dart. Do you have something for me to shoot this with?
Yeah, remember we did the dart thing in the last one?
The effects are short-lived, so I'll lie in wait down by the riverbank to claim our quarry. Be sure to hit the right one.
Remember, we've trained for this day to do more chores? Everything since A Realm Reborn has prepared us for this. The ultimate chores to get into the library.
Is this the hornbill that was in... Oh, crap. How do I rotate? There we go. Caw? Caw? They're all saying caw. Whack? Coo? Okay, it's not E. Is
It's
it
gotta be the one
you?
that's saying caw.
Large green bird?
It's a large red bird. Or is it the green one in the back?
They said it had green feathers.
I sniped
It's
it.
not the... Okay, that's not the hornbill that was wandering around in Shadowbringers following us.
It's not.
A different one.
It's a completely different bird.
Dude, that's a big bird.
That is a big bird. Can I get it as a mount?
I shot it. It is funny because I spent most of the patches with my helmet on, so I didn't get to see my facial expressions.
A fair shot.
Wasteland?
Yeah.
Nicely done. Let me truss this one up, and I'll make my way over to you.
Make your adjustments.
And I'll make my way over to you.
Go back. I liked it before.
Oh, okay. That was a shoe bill, not a horn. My bad.
Don't know your birds.
There you are.
What am
Any
I?
new
Some sort of
revelations?
bird doctor?
What if they made like another like crafting class or like gathering
So you
class
met
and
with
it was
that
like
gleaner again,
bird
this time
spectating
to
or something?
capture a hornbill.
Like bird watching?
Yeah, like a bird watching job.
I
That'd be cool.
understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside.
It'd
but
be
what's
like
the point of chasing after ones already here.
what you do in Hogwarts,
Oh,
where you
it's
make
simple thing, really.
or a beastmaster.
Or some kind of beast master.
Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer
No,
needed for
they wouldn't
study,
do that.
or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a cleaner's duties. But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
Interesting.
That code for killing it.
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers handpicked by the Forum. The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics.
I hear there's a
Advanced
crystal
technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even Archons are not privy to the truth. Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work,
I'm the warrior of
are
light.
not
You love me,
permitted
right?
to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
What could a facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill? An experiment?
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation. But judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research.
James, can you ban banana,
I'd be
please?
more inclined
That's
to
terrible.
believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south.
Mod, get him out of here.
Mericidia or thereabouts.
What? Why would you say that?
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance. They're comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the Forum's plans. Our prime concern is that our requisitions be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations. Now,
Wait, so is he
I really
saying
must be going.
that,
I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
is he saying the things that he's gathering are useful for migration?
Perhaps you might reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels. And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your assistants.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift. I will of course follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
Alright, I need the disguise. Just get me the outfit.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
He's saying that they could be useful if there was a migration. Okay, I have a theory.
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down. This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos. While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
But be careful, there are
You're
monsters
quite
down
welcome,
there.
but consider yourselves warned. If the going proves too treacherous, you do well to turn back. I bid you good day.
I bid you good day.
Bye, Aaron.
Well, turning
I'm
back
sure
is
I'll
hardly
see
an
you
option,
again.
Not when we've come this far. Let's go and take a look at this mine shaft.
Well, we can do a mine shaft. We've done some crazy ass crap. Like, I can go down a mine shaft.
You guys
Alright, what's your
remember the
theory?
trolley?
What's your theory?
Oh, okay. My theory is that we are going to colonize the moon.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. Actually, once you said you had a theory, I thought about it. I was like, we're going to the moon.
Like,
This
if they
is
can
what's so
create this
important.
giant dome
Space race.
down here, right? You make another one up on the moon and fill it with stuff.
Right? And then you could really be not a part of things because you're on the moon.
No, I actually like Aaron. He's fine. As far as NPCs go, he is cool.
It's more just the voice line.
No, it's more just the fact that he seems to be a recurring NPC, and he seems like the equivalent of that stupid elephant that I gave. He wasn't stupid. I gave him a stupid voice, and then I paid for it. Hello. Yeah, what kind of mine shaft would this be if there weren't monsters in
Is
it?
it a dungeon mine shaft? This must be the entrance to the mine shaft. It's fake, but I hear something moving within. Creatures homed there by the researchers, you think? Well, slavering bees aside, we will need to watch our footing. We should tighten our straps and such before we continue.
Dungeon? 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 Like how he's so chill despite knowing that you're investigating his bosses. He's your typical worker. You know. He only cares as much as he gets paid.
Dungeon? Yeah, he's quiet quitting. Is that what this is?
The medial circuit, Alice seems eager to get underway. Assuming everyone's tightened their straps and checked their gear, then I say we head on in. Given the terrain ahead, though, it might be wise to leave some distance between us. We don't want to be stumbling over each other if it comes to a fight. Take it slow, and don't forget to check your surroundings from time to time. We can meet up again at the other end of the tunnel. Are you telling me how to explore a dungeon? Cave?
First, she's
Besides, I
telling
have
us how to
my-
lick crystals, then she's telling us how to explore dungeons.
I'm sorry, are you playing Pugilist?
Does this look
Huh?
like a pugilist?
It doesn't. You're right.
Do you want to see my pugilist real quick?
Is that? Oh, I
Looks
like
pretty
that's
cool.
really cool. There's a dragon up there. It's just banana. Yeah, I do actually. Hold on.
Well, normally he's wearing... I can't change my plate here. He changed outfits because I changed outfits earlier. So you get my
His
cowboy pugilist. But he's not high enough level yet. So I'll stay Dragoon.
All right, so far we've got these weird mushroom people.
For science!
As I thought, they can die.
They're like, this is a fragile ecosystem. We only have enough to be able to breed for the next, like, 5 weeks or what. You're killing them. You're
I'm sorry,
killing all
man.
of
I
them.
think their mouth was cool, but I was excited that they had like a flying dragon in here, and then it wasn't.
That was
Black
our
dragon.
only female.
Well, that just seems to be poor. Look at, there's more right there. Let's wipe out the population. Go tank for me. Terrible, terrible tank job.
You did it.
Oh, look at that.
What?
That's
A rock?
our mentors.
Oh. I was like, what? What am I looking at? These are the monsters we're supposed to be scared of? I thought this was a dungeon.
Where's my instinct? Swift cat.
That's the Mountain Dew one over there. The green one's the Mountain Dew one.
They didn't say to be scared. They said not to trip over anything. I could see Ruark tripping over a mushroom.
Definitely trip over one of those. Look at how they're built. Oh my gosh.
Longest survey of my life. Black Mage definitely has some AoE power.
I mean, you just leveled up those spells too, so you should be pretty strong.
I'm just casting Flare. Like, it's
Stop!
not even
Why do you
like
keep
I'm,
casting flare, you dirty?
I'm not casting Flare, I'm casting Foul.
That's okay. Flare is pretty fun. I know you're not supposed to put it in your rotation, but it's always at like the end of my rotation. I'm like, all right, I got enough to cast Flare, and then I have to get my mana back.
Yeah, with my last 15 mana, I cast Flare.
I think you have to have over 400 at least. But it's close.
Slaughter stuff, I think you'll be happier getting a workout between all these voice lines.
Well, especially
Yeah,
because
just-
we're wrecking them. Like, I don't, like, damage-wise, I think we're doing pretty good. I appreciate it. I need to hit some buttons.
Everyone seems to have made it through without incident. Nothing of consequence, at least. And as promised, the tunnel has delivered us into the medial circuit. As I recall, this tier is where they keep a wide variety of samples for agricultural production. If Anvil's assumption holds true, that specimens are being collected in preparation for a great migration, then we should see evidence of such plans in the area's research projects. Let's follow the path to the nearest farming facilities and see what we see.
We're gonna fight plants.
Okay. This is just a pile of leaves.
I'm pretty sure you can get that as a mount. Here. Hey, meep. Nice, peaceful ride. The roads are nice and big.
Vegetable people.
Look at them come after us.
It was half-hearted at best.
They're like, hey, better run. The grapes! Are these the famous grapes? Or were those the ones in Shadowbringers?
These look better.
Aha! Now I know where we are. This is Mariol Agronomics.
I don't know where we
The study of agro.
Labyrinthos is host to a wide variety of vegetation, which allows us to conduct studies on cultivation methods utilized in foreign lands. And it is this facility which coordinates and oversees those efforts. The fruits of their research go to feed their Labyrinthos colleagues, or so I hear. More notable, successes might make it to the Agora. Foods so exotic you'd be hard-pressed to guess their origin, let alone how they might taste. Indeed! Mystery vegetables without a name, only a list of nutritional benefits scribbled on a card.
I see no gleaners hereabouts, yet their workers seem to share that same sense of urgency. It is possible they know something of the form's plans and their underlying motivations. Worth looking into, wouldn't you say?
Sure. I'm game.
See what you can coax from the workers. The rest of us will do the same or cast about for useful clues.
This guy. Yep, see the bush monster mount. Alright, let's go check out these famous grapes. These are the penultimate famous grapes from Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMO. Forged by the god Yoshi P himself. Look at these grapes. Gotta go first person for some of these grapes. I think the sun's on this side. They're beautiful.
Help.
Look at them. Look at how shapely they are. Never before
First
had they seen
person
such
does
grape.
not work as well on
In
PC.
PC. I can see you're just struggling. The beautiful grapes. The famous grapes. I feel part of history now, you know? Look at them. They're almost as good as the beans we found 2 expansions ago. You think they fixed them a little bit, Have a Banana? Just a little bit?
They just made them easier to pack.
Exactly, Sarge.
Solid.
Never forget the low poly grapes.
Always remember. Nope. Ginger went to go get his backpack.
Look at that thing. He's picking grapes. Dude, the backpack on me is going to be massive. It's probably one of the little side, like, yellow quests that we're going to have to do to get it.
The Harriet Harvester.
All right, Harry Harvester. Tell me about these grapes.
What crops are we raising? Well, as you can see, this one is a variety of grape. Only needs a good source of sunlight to grow, and the conditions here are nothing short of perfect. Hardly surprising given that it's native to a particular locale in the very place upon which Labyrinthos has molded. A region in the south of Ilsbard. It boasts remarkable habitat diversity, allowing for myriad flora and fauna to thrive. Chilly peaks in the north give way to swaths of temperate plains, which in turn transition into a hot, humid coastline. Such bountiful territory is ever contested, as you might expect, used to be called Corvos before the Imperials renamed it Locus Amonos. The Forum saw it not as a prize, however, but as a researcher's ideal environment, one whose climate we strove to recreate within the confines of Labyrinthos.
It's since proved a rich foundation for countless experiments in cultivation. So the poly grapes come from Grahatia's homeland. Did you fall asleep?
No, I'm looking at the grapes, trying to figure out.
Just examining the grapes.
They don't look terrible, you know.
No, he said
now.
they think they adjusted them because the ones we found earlier were more square than that. The overwhelmed laborer. They look better than the beans did.
Do I have aught to be taken down below? More than I can carry, and then some. Most of our stock is sent off via the cargo lift, but some has been earmarked for aerial transport. Hence the stack of crates atop that hill over there. God, hauling that lot up the slope was a job and a half.
Well, maybe we could help them lift them further down. Maybe that's a...
We got a big cat man who's good at lifting things.
I almost jumped in there.
I was wondering if you could.
La!
Close.
You
Dr.
can try from
Jebka.
here. Nah, it's blocked. Immersion broken. This is terrible. Yoshi, what have you done? Why can't I jump in the canal?
Corvos is comparable to the Middle East, especially Persia. Okay, so kind of we're talking Mesopotamia, river valleys.
Oh, hello there. We weren't expecting visitors. Not with use of the lift being restricted. How did you make it down here anyway? Went through a cave, killed some goats or something. Ah, the mine shaft, you say? Well, you are a much hardier soul than I. Under normal circumstances, I'd reward such tenacity with a guided tour of the fields. But I'm afraid the forum has us filling order lists and mom long. Massive yet detailed requests, literal wagon loads of corpse samples, and hardly any time to put them together. When I first heard of this grand reorganization, I assumed we would be shuffling around old stock to make room for the new. Then came the order for ridiculous quantities of seed we've already thoroughly researched. Passing strange, eh? Eh? I pressed for an explanation and was met with vague assurances that all would be revealed in due course. Not the most satisfying answer. So they don't know.
If I was gonna say one thing about this game's dialogue, I hate their reliance on putting "a" at the end of some sentences. Like, it doesn't naturally flow in a conversation.
Maybe some of their
Like, it has to
localization
be-
team's Canadian.
Yeah, maybe. That would actually.
You're like, I would accept this as an answer. You had to piss off the locals.
Go away.
You stray onion, go home. Dude, these things are hardy onions. Go home! Anyway. Freaking have a banana and they run by with the onion people. You just want to start a
I
fight?
don't like these.
Yeah, look at that
Wasp.
thing. That is a mean looking wasp. It's a Fefredo.
It's
what?
Alfredo.
It's
An
Alfredo.
Alfredo.
Literally, you just killed some Alfredo.
It is almost dinner time. Hey, you were right. It's the stacked boxes.
The labels on these crates tell the story of their contents, bundles of common seeds and saplings,
help
accompanied by
carry 'em down.
sheaves of reports. Just fly into the canals. I can't fly yet, Sarge. Don't worry, I'm gonna be doing some blue quests. I'll make sure they get done. Next week we still can't fly.
Who's this?
I'm wearing my cowboy
Hard to
hat and
look
it's literally
away,
just
isn't
covering
it?
my eyes. So it's like I don't know what I'm looking at.
But they're more than pretty flowers. Heart blooms are attuned to ambient emotion.
This rugged dude's kind of suave.
You miss being rogued enough. Or do you just miss the hair?
I do miss the hair.
You don't seem convinced, but believe me, it's true. This ashen grey, for instance, it mirrors the anxiety and urgency of those working nearby as they rush to fulfill sudden orders. Intense feelings like those spur the petals to change colour. Bright glowing hues in the presence of joy, dark subdued shades for frustration or despair. Yet even with the collected wisdom of Sharlayan at our disposal, we've yet to identify the underlying principle of this empathic effect.
So the flowers vibe off of
And
whatever.
there are other mysteries besides.
Yeah, they're like mood rings.
Although the flower is extraordinarily long-lived, its low reproductive rate has made it difficult to find younger populations growing in the wild.
I'm pretty sure I stepped on those flowers
With
when I went to
too
touch
few
the
sightings
boxes.
to map its distribution, and no closely related species to track, we've been unable to pinpoint
Typical
its land
cat.
of origin. To further complicate matters, every culture, even dimly aware of its existence, has given it a different name and mythos. Our attempts to study it via the historical record have been an exercise in frustration.
A bit of a botanist myself.
As an avid botanist myself, I should one day like to unravel the Heartbloom's secrets. But I'm afraid other duties must take precedence. I will leave you to your thoughts.
You made Banana sad.
And as the cat I am, I'm indifferent about how you care. And I'm gonna turn and face the other way and lift my tail. You might anger a lot of people by stepping on it.
Have you learned aught of interest?
Still, like, what'd you find out?
Flowers,
Well,
mood rings.
These flowers are mood
A
rings.
flower that reacts
Right.
to one's feelings.
How to get further into the
Strange.
facility?
I
Right.
must say, I have never heard of such a thing.
Oh no, Kryle's. Kryle, are you okay?
She's
This
really
is
making
all
it all
very
about her.
Fascinating. But as it stands, we failed to gain any significant insight into the forum's undertaking.
Listen, it's about me
Indeed.
until Dawnbreaker.
While there is certainly enough activity to support Erenville's supposition that a priority has been placed on improving food production, unfortunately for our investigation, these workers were never informed as to how their duties serve the
No,
master
we need to go
plan.
lower.
Lower.
If only we could
Too long.
interrogate the forum members directly.
What was that?
Isn't that the entrance to the Archaeum?
Did they just open the door? Oh, there's Aaron. Aaron!
Aaron.
Look, there. I think that's Erenville.
Bomb dee dum
A little
bum
difficult
bari
to tell
bee
from
bum.
here, but I think you're right. He did say he was coming down to make his report.
Erenville receives his orders from the Forum. Would it not follow, then, that the superior to whom he reports is a Forum member? Or at least a close associate?
You mean to eavesdrop
Hey,
on their
Aaron.
conversation?
We know this is probably gonna
What
get
are
you
the
in trouble,
risks?
but can we meet your boss?
Ours alone to bear.
I don't think Aaron really
We
cared.
won't interfere with Erenville's work, nor will he be implicated as an accomplice. If you're not comfortable taking part, I can do
You're
this
still.
alone.
That is a very big, like.
She's like, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
I said myself
gonna be
that I
fine.
wished to know Father's intentions.
Is that Eren
And
Yeager?
no answers will be forthcoming should we
Eren
simply ask
Yeager.
nicely.
Lightning
We
strike
can
comes down on her.
apologise later, should it come to it.
Oh,
Right
no,
now,
no, no,
we
no,
need
no, no,
every
no!
crumb of information we can get our hands on. Consequences be damned.
They've breached Wall Maria.
It might be best if you came along as well. In fact,
Big
we
fist
should
comes
all...
through the dome.
That'd be so sick. Can you tell we're a little bored with all this talking? Give me a dungeon.
I'm not. I'm listening. Look, crowds with flowers.
Yeah, what is actually?
Cryle?
Cryle, no, don't eat the flowers. You
Oh,
make people sad.
Yes, that certainly sounds like a plan.
I'm glad you agree.
You're still fully knowing that she didn't actually hear anything.
Quickly! Erenville is on the move. We need to get closer before we lose him.
Pretty sure that was the same
It's the
shot.
same reaction whenever we ask Ruark if he likes the plan. He's like, yeah, it's a great plan.
Let's do it. What do I
What are we
airstrike?
doing?
Where am I poking?
Almost. I can almost reach you.
Did you bring the 52 pack of crayons or?
Yes, hey, Cryle has got voices in her head.
She
I
was
think she's trying to
tortured?
talk to Hydaelyn? Maybe?
I think so too. She's still staring at them all the way over there. All right, wait, did they actually turn blue?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think they changed
I don't think
color.
Cryle's sad.
I didn't see him turn blue. All right, you're still.
Oh, they almost turned blue because you stepped on them? Because Banana was sad.
Oh, okay. Is Cryle still?
Now you're better.
That's the complete wrong voice. Is Cryle still feeling unwell? I've never seen her so distracted. Keep an eye on her, but keep moving too. We cannot let our quarry slip away. Cryle's literally right
If
there.
I had a big backpack, I could just put her in there.
Dude, if they have a kid carrier that like is a mount, but like you could have like your Lalafell friend get in the back.
A Lala self-specific mount where you could just hop in.
Or two Lalas in a trench coat as a mount would also be pretty funny. If you and your friend like
I would
agree, you
think-
can get in a trench coat and fly.
Right.
Some kind of Inspector Gadget
full
thing.
report, warts and all, Alice is not about to let Erenville out of her sight. I just want to say the last few quests have just been like, Alice is really wanting to go. Alice is ready to go forward. Alice is not going to let Erenville out of her sight.
I was gonna say you can tell who's like motivated to not go back and read books. I want a
Erenville was
Lala
heading
cannon.
westwards along the path outside the Archeon. Come, we can still catch him.
Please tell me the Archeon's a dungeon, please. Otherwise, I don't know if we're gonna
Wanna
make it to the
Lala
dungeon
cannon?
today. I didn't think we
No,
were in the
I'm
first
not,
place, but somebody gave me hope.
Who?
I gave me hope.
That's
I might have been wrong.
I think I can. Yeah, that's right. I was trying to be like scenic pathing wise.
But now we're just doing that thing where we avoid fights instead. I'm pretty sure we gotta cross the bridge anyway. Oh no, there's a bridge down here. I'm dumb.
Well, the quest is down here, so.
There's a path. We just need to go farther up the road. We didn't have to go over that mountain.
I was following you.
Freaking Lewis and Clark over here.
I was following you. Okay. So the dungeon is after you finish both zones. That.
Hold on a moment. I have an idea. Yeah, but like, whose zones are we talking? Like, I feel like I've done 2 zones by now.
No, we did Zone 1, which was the Thancred Urianger Estinian expedition, and then this is Zone 2. Maybe.
If memory serves, that colossal wall-like structure is Logisticon Beta. one of Labyrintho's climate control centers. It should have its own lifts, with which one could access the upper or lower tiers. If I were an agent of the forum, it would make for a convenient meeting place. But even if we happen to find Erenville in the company of said agent, we cannot expect them to reveal issues of importance as we nonchalantly stroll past.
Right, we should kidnap them.
Nay, we shall have to remain undetected. If only Graha and his vanish spell were here. Oh, but there are other ways of turning invisible.
You gonna turn me into a frog?
Hippy hop, my little toads.
Yeah, he's gonna turn me into a frog. Goodness.
You stole and turned us into frogs! Unaccustomed to transfiguration? Worry not. It will wear off with the passage of time.
God,
We
how
gotta
are we gonna
sneak in
tell
as
Alpino and
frogs.
Alisei apart?
How can they tell us apart from them? I suggest you and your green companion hop along and catch up with Erenville. Should you feel the magic's fading, return to me and I will refresh the enchantment.
I'm gonna turn you into a frog after this. What am I to do in the meantime?
Wait here with me. In your current state of mind, you'd be likely to leap into the jaws of a predator as you would learn anything of note. Stola just calls it as it is.
Yeah, actually.
You're lacking, Kryl. You're lacking. Which reminds me, where the creatures were hereabouts? Where the creatures hereabouts? In
Like
that form,
beware.
you are essentially defenses. I guess, yeah, beware, but it's where.
Alright. Ribbit. Ribbit.
Get up, get up.
Ribbit. I guess it's you, huh?
Get up, get up.
Get up.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Oh wait, I should have my little frog minion with me. It's just 3 frogs and this otter.
Same.
running through.
Let's
how
go,
long do I
gang.
have in this? 29. Okay, I was about to say, should I be worried about running out of things? But
No,
it's-
you
I
get
have
30
29
minutes of frog
frog.
time. Here, wait for me. Let me catch up. Then we could be 4 frogs and an otter.
No, hurry up.
Hoppita, 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 hoppita,
Oh.
hoppita, 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 hoppita.
It's a big frog. Mother.
Are you my mother? This is a checkpoint of some kind. Is it those things? Oh wait, there's a conversation down there. Is it
Yep.
across the way, you
Yeah.
think?
What?
No, it's right down there.
The conversation bubble on the
At
bridge.
the bridge.
Get up. Discuss your surroundings, Ribbit. Ribbit, Ribbit? Alfie Toad attempts and fails to shake his head, but you nevertheless understand what he is telling you, that this is the wrong way.
What does Alice say?
Okay. I might have turned around. Hey, look, it's Ginger Frog.
Ginger frog.
Ribbit, 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 Ribbit. Alley Toad turns to face the north. Perhaps he's suggesting you cross the bridge.
And go north?
Okay.
Just a group of frogs going. Are you gonna try and cut the corner?
Gonna see how high my frog can jump. But these yaks are not making it easy on me.
I like how you still have your like fire effect from being a black mage on. Uh-oh. Did you get a fight?
No.
Oh,
You got in a fight.
I didn't have anything target me, so it had to have been you. Oh, there's another one to the left.
I
Watch
didn't
out.
have a...
Watch out. Watch out, you dummy.
It's like I got into the cutscene just in time.
Unless it kills you while you're in the cutscene.
No. Ginger will protect me, surely.
Get up, get up. Get
The
him.
yak are the ones we used for the blue mage farming, by the way. Sweet.
I trust you will find your compensation to be more than satisfactory.
Does that have a
We
banana?
wish to make clear that we are pleased with the efficiency and thoroughness
Wait.
of your work. So much so that we have come bearing new
That
tasks
is half
in
banana.
need of your competent hand.
Have a banana. You work for the freaking Sharlayans? Or is this your evil clone? I work for a lot of
lengthy
people.
list. If I may speak frankly, the Gleaners have been pushed to the point of collapse by your unending demands. We are not familiars to be exploited. We are Sharlayan scholars, and we deserve an explanation for this unseemly treatment. What warrants such urgency?
Oh.
Feel like that Pope Elf is going to tell you?
In an age long past, Sharlayan was charged with a momentous duty. And now that word
think this
of
is
the
gonna
final
radicalize,
days hangs heavy in
Aaronville.
the air, the time has come for us to fulfill that charge. I can say no more, but I promise you this. All will be revealed in due course. And when it has, you will understand
They
that
want
your
workers' comp.
toil
They need
was
to
in
unionize,
service to
man.
the
I'm
greatest
telling you.
good.
This is pretty dope, though. They're going to the moon.
Allegedly.
Then I will do your
Oh, they're
bidding.
definitely going to the moon.
For now. But unless you wish the Gleaners to rise up in protest, I advise you to offer tangible improvements for our working conditions. Your promised revelation does nothing to address present circumstances.
A fair
No.
point. Your concerns will be conveyed to the
Unionize,
forum.
man.
Yeah, we'll talk to the guys above us, but probably nothing's going to happen.
I'll pass it up the chain of command to the CEO.
I'm sure he's going to make some changes for you. Don't worry.
And was like, well, I look at animals all day and those frogs are being weird. Get up.
I hope that was informative. You may consider my debt to you repaid in full. While I do have my reservations about the forum, I want to believe that they have our best interest at heart.
What he knows.
Which is why I'm reassured that you're
He
busy
does
sniffing
know.
out the truth of things. We can ill afford to place all our eggs in one basket, this master plan of theirs, without first understanding the risks involved.
This guy's just talking to some frogs.
It pans over to the left and there's
Wait.
3 more frogs.
How did you know it was us?
If you mean to
You got the wrong
impersonate a
one.
toad,
Wrong set of
try
frogs.
studying the real thing. And don't try to fool an expert.
It's true. 3 toads just standing there staring at him probably isn't the most conspicuous. Is Aaronville
That's
part
awesome.
frog? I feel like a bunny would be able to detect a frog.
More
Why does it
like
sound like
Aaron
I'm in a fight?
Toad.
Got him.
Yeah, I got the fighting thing popped up.
Yeah, look, it's coming over here. Okay, I gave
What's
up.
it?
It's all the way over next to the bridge, and somehow you got it to like still aggro on you. Can you get rid of your fireballs? Freaking black mage doing black mage stuff.
Not in the conversation. I could try.
I suppose we should
We got
know
limit break.
a Galena who's. That's probably why they spotted us, right? Because you had your fireballs going around
He's like, I've never seen a frog.
with fireball. Should have known that Galena, who specializes in animal procurement, would not be so easily deceived. Yet he seemed inclined to put his trust in us all the same. More importantly, perhaps we've discovered a new piece to the puzzle. This momentous duty the forum and agent mentioned. Sharlayan has been called to action, and the Telopore's declaration was the catalyst. Whatever charge it is they hope to fulfill, they deem it of sufficient import to disrupt all of Labyrinthos, not to mention ignore Eorzea's request for aid.
They're like, well, these guys are gonna declare war. You know what would be easier than helping? What if we went to the moon?
It's like, well, you know what? I feel like all
Right.
that effort to go to the moon could also have been just used to help us win. I don't.
No, it's too easy.
Change the job. The fireballs will disappear. Is there nothing I can do to just get rid of them? Transpose. Is that better?
I guess. Honestly, you can keep them if you really want to.
If
I
I
don't care
cast
that much.
fire 1.
You need to cast it at something, or you just switch jobs. But it's okay. The one's better than... Switch to red mage.
Yeah.
All right, Alice, say.
A guide of sorts. Alice is staring off in the direction Erenville departed, a thoughtful look on her face. What duty could warrant the direct involvement of the Forum and the commitment of all of its resources? Judging by what we just heard, none of the gleaners were offered any kind of explanation. At this point, it seems abundantly clear that we will learn nothing new by pressing them further. We should head back to Y'shtola and Krau for the moment, see what they think of this. We're gonna go back and Y'shtola's like, I lost Krau. She wandered off.
Just like wasn't paying attention at all.
Here. Come, Morbo.
I kind of fit.
It's okay. I kind of see where we're going. His butt is too big.
It really does kind of cover up the entirety of the screen. Now you're just going to the other bridge. This will probably be the last quest for tonight. And then we'll have to pick this up on Thursday. I swear we're going to have to get to, we'll get to the dungeon Thursday for sure. Like, with 3 hours, for sure, right?
Well, if you would just stop freaking talking all the time.
What do you mean? We didn't talk for 20 minutes at the beginning. That wasn't us. Welcome back. I trust you found Erenville then? Yeah, he knew we were fake frogs, but it worked. We probably could have just walked over there. Interesting. I had a feeling you would learn something important, even if that something was simply a confirmation that no one knows much of anything. We should share this with Krau, then discuss how we'd like to proceed. Assuming we find her back at the farm, she was still behaving oddly, so I bade her return and rest there. She did let her go wander off.
Why? It's like, I wouldn't trust you to not be like food for a predator. I'm gonna leave you by yourself.
Right? Perhaps not the best decision in hindsight. Oh, really? Would you mind checking near those flowers she was so entranced by? The rest of us can survey the more distant areas, just in case she decided to wander.
You're still a parent of the year.
Parent of the year.
Ooh, you're right. Hold on.
Yeah. Just like burned out a little bit.
How do we... This way?
Yeah, down and then left. If we can go up, yeah.
Alfredo, no!
I don't want to fight you, Alfredo. And then left. Friggin' rolling on our bikes.
Crap, thank God.
How did we know?
Thought you were dead. That's true. Y'shtola's role model for parenting was basically Matoya, who lives in a cave full of frogs.
I don't know. Is she high? Like what happened? She's smoking them flowers?
Yeah,
You're not supposed to
pick
pluck
them.
those. Yeah, like freaking. What are you doing?
For you.
Thank
the
you.
spell will keep it from wilting.
She said
Who
you
said
would need
that?
it for the journey ahead.
She's talking to Heidelin.
Will you speak with her now? I cannot hope to match Minfilia's clarity, of course, but
Nope.
What are you doing? What are you doing, you creepy little Lalafell? Yo, come on.
Thank you.
Hi,
No, that's
Heidelin.
Not.
You
why.
couldn't just visit me?
Do not worry. She has lent me her body.
Her
for
head
a
starts like
reason.
spinning. on her
It's
neck.
projectile vomit.
Just as I could not save the first from the flood of light, it has become arduous for me to interact with the physical world without assistance.
On the boat over, you literally just like
Though I
gave me
might
a
converse
corporeal
with you for
form
a
to talk
time,
to.
The incorporeal
Well,
form
you know,
I
that was a
assumed
one-time
on the
thing.
ship would be incapable of casting.
It's
She literally just answered my question. I was like, why couldn't you do this? She's like, I can't do it anymore.
It is in the depths of the ethereal.
It's
sea, the place to
Shitoto
which
or
all
whatever
life
her name is
returns,
all over
Shin,
again.
where
right?
my influence is greatest.
Damn, Lalafell's so
Lalafell?
susceptible to being
After
like
Minfilia's sacrifice of the
possessed.
first,
Right?
it was to the sea, here in the source, where I ferried her soul. I wished that gentle spirit to find rest in the world she loved so well.
Uh-huh.
Her, and another who may yet have a part to play, though that will depend on you.
You tell me somebody's about to die?
Take the flower, walk free.
Yeah, that village I
For
couldn't
you
sell
are
fish for.
free to go where you wish, to believe what you will.
It's like, that wasn't part of the plan. You were actually supposed to succeed in that.
That bloom will be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow. Together, raise it aloft and let it shine, till the end, blinding and radiant.
Is she saying goodbye?
Maybe.
She just said she's not strong enough to do most conversation with us anymore.
all too brief. Already she seems so far away.
Her power's fading. That's not good.
My apologies if I startled you.
But why?
Ever since we began our descent into Labyrinthos,
bad guy
I had
stuff.
sensed another's will, straining to reach out. Even with my particular talents, though, I was unable to make a connection at first. So weak and tenuous it was. Once I took hold of that wispy thread, imagine my surprise to discover it was Heidelin herself. Needless to say, it seemed wise to learn what we could before letting go.
Yeah, hold on. She didn't know it was Heidelin and was like, all right, I'll go ahead and like let this take me over. What?
Maybe she's only
Her
attuned
answers
to
were more
like
cryptic than I
good
would have liked,
things.
but at least she
Freaking
left us with a
Lalafell's
guide of sorts, that unusual flower.
You know, you're not supposed to pick these.
Yes, we are definitely making progress.
Are we?
I feel like we made a lot of
You
progress.
can't be serious. We've
We
done
got our
nothing
theory about
wrong.
the moon. Sounds like we're
Oh,
getting
are we
kicked out.
getting kicked out? Like, one thing, you couldn't pick the flowers. Oh no.
Master
It's Daddy.
Fortuno, what business has the Forum with us?
Obstruction and suppression, apparently.
They're literally playing the bad guy
Mistress
music.
Baldessian.
Like the Asian music.
Our records show you facilitated the Scions' entrance into Sharlayan by claiming them as assistants for your organization. We are aware
Science?
of your
What is that? I've not
investigations.
heard of that.
After alerting the major institutions to the presence of potential troublemakers, We received
Scions?
word
What are
from an
scions?
Archean custodian. A group operating under the
Oh, it's that
auspices of the
snooty dude
students,
by the elevator.
skulking about Labyrinthos and engaging in clandestine behavior.
Clandestine?
Clandestine?
I only killed a couple trolls.
We may not have entered Sharlayan as
I've only
silence,
seen a
but we
suspicious
did
group
not
of frogs
conceal our
nearby. That
identities.
wasn't us.
Our only purpose in this city is to seek the truth. I can think of no reason why our actions should warrant the Forum's intervention.
'Tis not our way to discourage the pursuit of knowledge, but the timing of such pursuits must be considered, not to mention their potential impact. With the world in chaos, we, the true caretakers of wisdom, have committed ourselves to an undertaking that demands the utmost discretion.
Tell us what it is.
And
We
we
can
will
keep a
not
secret.
risk its success by turning a blind eye to disruptive
Is
foreign
it,
elements in our midst.
Moon
guys-
related?
Yeah, you guys going to the moon?
What then is to
Are
be
you
our
guys in a
fate?
No.
Will you
space
put us on a
race
ship
with
back to Eorzea?
The moon?
space
Heard of
race
that
with the
thing?
garlic?
The Forum will convene
Space
to
race with
examine your
Bulldog?
case. The results of said inquiry will determine your future in this city. As for your absent companion, he has already been detained.
Yeah, their competition is Godbert. Godbert's like the
Bruh.
Elon Musk of
But why?
Eorzea.
Is reading a crime
Trying
now
to put a
too?
casino on Mars.
Well, yeah, did they really arrest Graha too?
Reading is encouraged, celebrated even. Not, however, of the volumes shelved in the restricted section of the library.
But he's got the tattoo.
He's an Archon. He's allowed to read those. Right?
Refusing to comply will only make matters worse. Let us instead treat this as an opportunity to open a dialogue with the Forum.
It's actually the most reasonable thing she said. Just don't let her watch your kids.
Silence is often one's best defense. I would advise against prolonging the proceedings with frivolous discourse.
I was advised against keep talking.
But enough. This is not the place for debate. The rostra await.
The rostra.
I'm thinking we got hit with a longer cutscene on our last quest.
That's okay.
Okay.
I think it's probably going to take us up there, and we're going to be right outside, and they're going to be like, we need to go inside and talk to them, and that's where we can pause it.
You think? Because the quest information showed the inside of the building.
Well, as long as it's voice acted, right? Oh, we're in. You're right. Let's go. That's fine. Let's hash it out. What are you guys hiding?
Rourke, give me a charisma check.
No. Does a 5 work?
Forgive me.
So you start talking, and then Xena shows up.
Actually, yeah,
we
a
would have
5
been
works
detained
great.
regardless. This
Love
way,
best friend.
at least, we managed to stay together. I trust your time within the Forbidden Archives was well spent.
No wonder.
Restricted as an only direct permission. They can't
inquiry
kick
is
you
now
out
in
if you
session.
filibuster
The
forever. Yeah.
Speaker-elect,
If you just bring
I will be
Urianger, they
presiding
can't.
over the day's proceedings.
We'll just keep them talking.
Most
I think it's
fortunate, would
interesting
you be
they
so
took my
kind
hat
as to
off.
restate the matter which compelled you to summon your colleagues with such urgency?
It's Barney.
As you are all aware, we recently denied Eorzea's request for Sharlayan assistance.
Way to rub it in.
Since then, certain individuals dissatisfied with our decision have taken it upon themselves to interfere with our work.
I wouldn't call it interfering.
Yeah, we're just looking.
They entered our nation masquerading as associates of the students of Baldessian. But these malcontents are better known as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
No.
These militants
Not
wield
us.
influence with both the Eorzean
Yeah,
and
wait.
Eastern
You mean
alliances,
the organization
and are
founded by
inextricably
your
involved
dad?
with the crises presently afflicting the world at large. Loose in our city, These warmongers sought to
Guy's
meddle
got
with
daddy
and
issues.
expose matters of state secret. What are they, if not a dire threat to be expelled?
Whoa, jeez. Dire.
You have tarnished the good name of the students.
It's one of the few times
Galuf
I've
would
seen
be
Cryle without her
ashamed.
hood up.
Who's Galoof?
Her grandfather?
Galuf Baldessian was never one to forsake his fellow man. Even if this nation closed every door and retreated from the world, he would have found a way to help the Scions, help every soul of this star fight back against the coming doom.
Yeah, shut her up.
A terrible enemy stands poised to lay waste to all we hold dear. In the face of such madness, Eorzea reached out to Sharlayan, a respected ally, in the hopes of forming a united front. Was your curt dismissal truly the best you could offer? Or are you so preoccupied with your momentous duty of an age-long past that even the end of the world is unworthy of your attention?
We tell her about the moon.
Whence came this revelation?
I'm not sharing the cheese.
From the mouth of a forum member within fortuitous earshot.
I'm glad I took off my hat for this cutscene.
Then it seems your findings support my own. The reason I visited the restricted shelves was to study records of the Forum's policymaking process.
Breaking it down right here.
To better understand the historical trends underlying their most major decisions. At first glance, the positions of neutrality in war and the accumulation of knowledge above all else appear constant and consistent, the unchanging pillars of Sharlayan society. And once upon a time, I might have left it at that. These days, however, I am more attuned to the subtleties of governance, and so I noticed something odd. From a particular point in time, the purpose of these policies shifted. No longer was knowledge preserved for the benefit of society. Rather, society was to be gradually reshaped to ensure the preservation of knowledge. The most conspicuous
One
and
guy's
telling change was the one which befell Labyrinthos. Once little more than an oversized storehouse, an enormous allocation of funds saw it transformed into an advanced research and archival facility. I also discovered a fascinating account on the finances of our Dravanian colony. The settlement attracted students from far and wide, and the connections and tuition fees thus acquired were funneled into further improvements for the archives. Now, there is no question that our nation's progress is tied to the acquisition of wisdom. Nevertheless, the vast resources diverted for this purpose borders on the obscene.
The government's been using our taxes.
So returning to the matter of when, our change in course appears to have been made some
Hiding
270
aliens from
years
us.
ago.
The very same period when Sharlayan scholars in the hinterlands began a formal study of the ethereal sea. You found something, did you not? And whatever it was,
What?
gave rise to
Did
your
I-
oh so important duty.
Mind your tongue, Archon. If you had seen...
What was that?
We are
He
bound by a
couldn't
duty
finish
we
his
cannot
sentence.
ignore.
That's yeah. It sounds like they bound by duty. They can't. They must have taken
Knowing
like a
this,
pact oath or something. You know.
What would you have us do? Abandon our vital work and join you on the field of battle?
Just tell us what you're doing.
We will never choose the way of the sword.
They can't.
We will fulfill our mission, not through strife and bloodshed, but survival. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
What makes you think the
Do
moon's
as
gonna
you
be
must,
safe?
Then, but we scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Badass.
Such misguided zeal.
Father, Master Fortuner, I fail to understand the stance you have elected to take. But by the same token, I have yet to find a compelling argument to counter the challenge you put to us in Gridania. Still, in the midst of my uncertainty, I must trust in myself to do what is right, as others have chosen to trust in me. So I will continue, as I always have, weighing the consequences of my every action, and allowing my
You guys
hope
remember
for the
Ehrenwald?
future to inform my decisions.
No longer B
That's
team.
quite enough. Have you all forgotten the reason for this assembly?
Monteshagner.
Skolok Monteshane. He's the head of the studium
I like
and an old
Monteshagner.
friend of my grandfather's.
Honestly,
I
every
think it's like
discussion devolves into
Monteshane,
some
like
interminable
champagne.
debate. Terrible habit. Let's return to
Champagne.
the topic at hand, hmm?
What are you guys
By
doing?
their own admission, these scions have resolved to fight alongside the Eorzean nations against the doom which swift approaches. But there exists no evidence of an attempt to incite our citizens to do the same.
He's covering for us.
Furthermore, while our decision may well have been the correct one, we cannot simply bull our way through these disagreements without inviting doubts or objections. Put yourselves in their place. Who among you would leave a tome unopened if an elder forbid you read it with no reason given? No. If we're to quell further discontent, then we must conclude this matter with a fair and even hand.
Executions. Just stirred them all up.
Order! We will have order!
Master Monteshane raises some valid points. Keeping such concerns in
Grumble,
mind,
grumble, grumble,
I
grumble,
propose we
grumble.
enforce the
Ruffle,
following
ruffle.
measures. Until
Order.
further notice, the students of Baldessian are to cease any and all activities within the domain of Sharlayan. You will also refrain from any further investigation into the Forum's decisions and duties. Failure to comply with these restrictions will result in the immediate expulsion of your Scion associates.
Alright, so we gotta be sneaky.
Let us put this judgment to a vote. All in favor, raise your hand.
It's like 2 people. 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's a lot with hands down. You counting all these?
They're a little ahead of
I
me.
count 51 for and 48 against. The proposal is passed.
Damn.
Students, scions, you have heard the Forum's judgment.
Seems like the
Pray
eyes have it.
abide by it, or face the consequences.
So we can be scions again?
Honored members, I thank you for your time. This inquiry is concluded.
What are you gonna do? Expel me?
Yes, we will literally send you out of the country. We lost a child. All right. So we still don't know what secrets they're holding. Let's turn this one into Y'shtola real quick, and then we can recap the episode. Well, at least we've been allowed to remain in the city, and our endless investigations have not been in vain. We now know that the mysterious duty of theirs began with whatever the Forum discovered in the ethereal sea. With our freedom so sorely curtailed, however, we will struggle to learn aught more of substance here in Sharlayan. It's funny, this is where I started the stream. I was up here.
Dope. Getting expelled into the middle of the northern seas could actually be bad. Not really. I can breathe underwater, so.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. You guys can't? It's kind of lame for you.
Wow, look at this view. It's just so misty.
Right. There's one view that's better, though. Well, hold on. So basically, we found out that we don't know anything, that they're not telling their workers anything, that they're hiding something that it seems like they can't even talk about, and they're gathering a bunch of things that make it seem as if they're going somewhere. So they're going to the moon, is basically what we're getting.
It's the best bet.
If we
That's all I
find
got
out-
right now. It could be something else. But.
If we find a whole research section on like cheese, then we know it's 100%. They're going to the moon. But cool. I know like we complained about the talking, but I feel like I learned quite a bit about Sharlayan today.
I'll be honest, it was actually not terrible.
No, the side quests weren't that bad. I liked darting the bird. That was fun. Turning into frogs was fun. Like, even talking to the people wasn't bad. Like, a lot of world building was done today, and I don't think that's a bad thing at all.
I'll be honest, I like this world building better than I liked the Thavnarian world building.
Yeah.
The Ratzahan. Yeah.
I'd actually agree with you. I think this was more interesting. More compelling, maybe, because we had a bigger mystery, whereas with the Radzit Han thing, we literally just lost our friend. Radzit Han's little storyline ended terribly, so hopefully this one ends a little bit better. But with a dungeon coming up, I don't know.
Cool. All right. Before we leave, are we going to the place?
The
Going
happiest
home?
place on Earth? Of course. The happiest place in Eorzea. They discovered cheese and never looked back. The goblins
You
have
didn't
the
like
cheese
the
monopoly.
No. Maybe it was because I somehow had, not by much, I had fewer voice lines in this one.
That's true. It was mostly you reading last time. And me butchering accents. Alright, surely
Ooh. 325.
214.
Uh, 325.
487. Oh my gosh, dude. Getting like the worst ones today. 125. 1080 is not bad.
I've gotten back-to-back 54 gil.
Ooh, don't forget we gotta go to Adalshire to pick up our books. Because if you do any leveling, that's the one worth doing.
Come on, 123, 123, 135.
In fact, I'll just go do it now.
All right, not great. Hold on, mini. What?
What?
Wait, what day is today? Today's Tuesday. We usually do MSQ on Saturdays. It threw me
It
off
wasn't
a
even
little
that long ago. But I had fun. I thought it was a good time. That was a good one. I'm excited for finding out the mystery and doing the dungeon next time, which will be Thursday, guys. If you're chilling, I'm thinking 5 o'clock is gonna be the time we aim for, and we're gonna try 5 to 8. That's a solid 3 hours. You know, 6 hours a week guaranteed of guaranteed of MSQ. So if we can keep that pace, and then every once in a while do like a nice 5-hour stream on a Saturday when we have the time, we'll be good. Give me the journal so I can get the stickers and not get anything I want. Not bitter. But okie dokie. Tomorrow, if you want to check out Clair Obscure, we should be having door base. Nick's gonna play some Clair Obscure, and then, like I said, we'll be back Thursday. I've set it up to post a crap ton of shorts. I figured out a little program thing that helps me make the shorts quicker. So look for those posting pretty much every 12 hours now. There should be one at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. So those should be fun too. You guys are definitely featured in it, so check it out just for the lulz. You got 10K, which became 15K thanks to the event. Okay, well, that's whatever. But there you go. What are you dancing off the edge?
I guess.
I'm trying to aura farm over here. And this is what you're giving me? There you go. Make me a mixer. Where did you get that one? I really want that one.
I don't know.
It had
I feel
to
like
be
it's the casino purchase.
Maybe it was a casino purchase. I got a bunch of their minions, but next is the emotes. I'm trying to stay over 1 million credits just in case, you know, the Final Fantasy 15 card finally comes back. Please, please, Yoshi. Please come back to me. But okay, cool. If you don't have anything, you got anything? Last minute comments?
No. Thank you everybody for dropping by. And see you guys on Thursday.
Become the best you can be. Become the warrior of chores. Believe it.
That form.